Yo, guys, I'm late. I'm late to the show. I'm late to my own show, guys. What have I been up to? What has Timothy Wright been up to? Well, I've been in the city. I've been shopping. I've been shopping for the watches and wonders, guys. And I can't tell you how excited I am to try out some of this new gear. I got new gear, guys. Okay. So I can't see anything. All right. I've got the new tripod kind of mount there. It's kind of weird. Look, I'm gonna put this one on top of my existing tripod. I also got another selfie stick. And this one's like it's a little bit higher quality than the one I have. I thought, oh, let me grab this. Might as well grab it. Doing business expenses. I paid my taxes today. Got totally destroyed by the tax authority. I got shanked. I got shanked by the tax authority. Apparently, I've been making federal payments because I got the business, the Tim Wright LLC. It's not doing so well lately, by the way, guys. It's not doing so well. But I had to pay $50. I had to pay $50 fuck up fee because I did not pay New York State taxes. Apparently, you have to make like these payments ahead of time. It's just they screwed me over. But when there's a loss, there's also a win because I've been shopping at B&H. I walk in and what did they have? They had like a Seagate sponsored event and they had these questions. They were like easy breezy questions and a raffle. If you answered the question out of a whole bunch of people, there was like I don't know 50 people crowded around this big wheel, and they ask you a question, simple tech question, like, and you're not gonna believe this. It's so crazy. The question was, how many gigabytes? Okay, no, okay. Ah, shit, I think I screwed it up. But whoever is the first one in the chat to type up the right answer is gonna win nothing. How many gigabytes are there in 2 terabytes? Go! Because that's what I did. I answered it correctly. It's an easy question, but I was like, yeah, I know. Boom, and I answered it, and they gave me. Weirdly, I spun the thing, and then I won a 2 terabyte hard drive. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. So, anyways, this probably cost. I don't know how much it costs, but I'll probably give this away. I don't really. It's an HDD. I need SSDs. I'm sorry. I'm a. What are they called? I don't know. I'm a snob. Tech snob. Tech snob. Anyways, we'll figure this out. We're gonna give it away on the gaming channel. There we go. I'll keep it sealed. Anyway, let's put it there. I don't need it anymore. Guys. Also, in other news, I went to my AD. By the way, who was the first one to answer that question? MD Chaz. Boom! He's got it. So now you would have had the chance to spin the wheel. And the guy before me won a hat, which is like, okay, it's cool. It's cool. Hat's cool. Keeps your head warm. It's pretty good. It had a big B&H logo on it. So I was like, I got my own business to sponsor, the Tim Wright LLC. I don't want to really be promoting other businesses, but you know what? Yeah, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Oh, and there's another thing that I got. I got this thing. Look at this. Look at this shit. Let me show you this. You're gonna like this. I think this is brilliant. Oh, fuck. It's like a belt loop to keep the camera hung on your belt. So I'm bringing my Canon, and I think I'm gonna be streaming. But if someone comes up to me with a fancy watch, I'm gonna try to snap a high quality, high resolution image of it, and never look at it again because I'm very lazy at processing images. But no, look, I'm just joking. I'm gonna try to capture that content. Anyways, let's keep going. Guys, who's in the chat? I'm so sorry that I'm so freaking late today, but yeah. that was kind of the day. And then I met up with Humble Pine. We had some good time. We talked watches, talk about cool shit. Yeah, and I just barely got home. Let me crack. I'm so thirsty, so thirsty. Let's get a drink, guys. What are you drinking? Um, Even if it's soda, let me know. It's cool. So cool. It's Wednesday. I mean, you shouldn't be drinking anything. So for your own health and safety. We got Triumph 59. He had to go to sleep. It's 1:25 a.m. in London. Yeah. Catch the show on the flip side. Mm. Let's keep going. We got Erin Fletcher. She's from Fairhaven, Massachusetts. Um, I never knew that. This is new information, guys. New information. Dingo Dave. Hurry, hurry, hurry. I'm here, Dingo. Dave, I'm here. It's all cool. We can we can calm down now. Everybody can calm down. I'm alive. Mathis countdown says 30 minutes. So everyone come back in 45 and you will be right on time. Boom! Devil Diver. Hope 90% of this stream is all about Rolex. Like I didn't even mention Rolex yet. So we're doing pretty good. We got Tom Austin in the chat. Go and watch Ashin's new video to pass. Boo! Yo! That seriously, I was watching it on the Uber. One of the greatest wristwatch related videos of all time. I gotta tell you, guys, Machines' latest video is a straight up banger. It's a banger. It's what the watch community needed. Enthusiast, true enthusiast video. He's not trying to push a product on you and get you into gray market cartel algorithm. Okay, the link is in the chat, guys. Make sure you watch this video. Okay, when yeah, when you are done with this stream, go watch this stuff. It's good. It's really good. Uh, Dingo Dave. We got Air King Ben, who's enjoying a beautiful day in Australia. That's cool. Cool. AKB, always glad to hear you're doing fine. Got Celeb watch roll belt loop attachment is required. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Can this hobby get any more ridiculous? Uh, g- uh, Here we go. Uh, uh, oh my. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. We got Boston Collector drinking Liquid Death. That's good stuff. Liquid Death. Liquid Death is a great. It's just water, basically. I think it's overpriced water. That's what it is. Let's call it what it is. It's a cool name though. Liquid Death. I want to drink it. Sam D, mineral water. Cheers. Cheers to all my mineral water friends. By the way, if anybody wants to hop on the stream with me, don't be shy. Do not be shy because I'm gonna pivot to watch talk in like 2 seconds as I catch up with the chat. Got Sam D, Tim, you're the greatest live streamer. I mean, and I want to don't toot my horn too much. But thank you for the kind words. Big Meech, Tim, you jiggling delightful fella. Aww. The bleep hole, sup Tim. Let's do it. Let's get it done. Let's get it done, guys. Newbie need to catch a train in 3 hours. Guess I can sleep on the job. Just take a nap. Oh, by the way, be careful that you're not sleeping with any cameras, any security camera. That's how I got fired from my first lifeguarding job. I was sleep. It was stupid, you know. I agreed to help a fellow coworker who I mean, and it was my birth. Like the night before was my birthday, and I said yes, I'll help you. I'll cover you on the day after my birthday. I should have known better. I would not be up to the task of being able to watch the pool and stuff. Cam to the rescue, everybody. Cam.
Yo, let's go.
Hey, let's go. Let's talk some watches, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Have you, by the way, have you watched the latest Oshin video?
I have not. I have been in school all day.
Oh, highly recommended. Make sure you catch it. Okay, it's good stuff.
Yep, I gotta catch up on it. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's really good. I'm serious. It's like it's good history lesson on watchmaking, how the movements came about. Very succinct. Very succinct. Nick Bonaria, Tim, you keep mentioning your LLC, Tim Wright LLC in New York State. So I googled it. Is that your address or is OC your registered agent and that's his address? Look, man, come on. Nick, you don't have to be doxing me. Come on. Just why does it matter where I live? It's just it's not important, dude. It's not cool. Daniel Katz 279, you were fired slash lifeguard saving me. Yeah, yeah, I know. I Daniel, it was during my irresponsible years. Well, I think maybe those irresponsible years haven't ended yet. But Cam, what have you been up to during the day besides school? Because I don't want to hear about your school.
That's pretty much it. Um, Other than that, just like scrubbing fishbowl.
Scrubbing fishbowl. What are you talking about,
You've never been.
dude? Dude, I went to the city to get like all kinds of bunch of crap for streaming, but you know what else? You know what else I done? I stopped by the AD and I finalized my request for my Rolex that I want.
Which one?
Number 1, Explorer 140.
Why?
I locked it in. Why? Because you know what happened to my 36 Explorer?
What?
Well, it's Grossman now. My Explorer 136, the lady size, is now
Oh,
the Grossman. Have you seen my Grossman?
no, I have not.
Dude, you need to see this thing. This piece is fire. Look at this.
That's
You see that?
pretty
Yeah.
sweet. Um,
It's a
so
banger.
I think I want to go to the AD and be the first person in Atlanta to get the Platinum Daytona.
You know that's not gonna happen, right? You realize that, right? That they're not gonna sell you. Why would they sell you a platinum Daytona?
Somebody has to be first.
I know, but they're gonna sell it to their biggest spender. They just go into their program, their app. They just check who has spent the most money with them this year, and that's who's gonna get it. You realize that, right? Like that's just how it works, man.
Maybe I can call up Fernando to move a piano or some furniture for me.
Not sure what that means. Addis, man, that new all gold GMT with the Jubilee looks awesome. Yeah, really looks like a successful dude's watch. Like someone who has really accomplished something in life. That's the kind of a watch that I see. Oh, and that you know that Cam, you realize there has been no Jubilee on GMT Master 2 for like forever.
Yeah, it's pretty surprising that Rolex even brought it back. I was not expecting something like that.
It makes no sense why they wouldn't kind of bring it back. It's so ridiculous. It's almost like what's been why not? But I guess they've been kind of saving it. They wanted people to miss it, and now they bring it back with fury, with the fire and the fury. I've got Boston Collector saying, Tim, the Submariner LV bezel color green has been changed. No. Come on. Come on. What is he talking about? What is he talking about? Is it better or is it worse now? Because if it's worse, then I like it. If it's okay, let's just do it like this. Search and put Mariner. Is this true? What did he say? The green one, right? Here we go. Here we go. Bam. Let me see mine. Oh, how would you even be able to tell that difference? Has been changed to like the original Kermit sub. Adrian Barker brought it up in his video. Looks like it's on the website. Please confirm. Look, I'm looking at the website right now, and I'm looking at mine. The problem with color is that depending on which monitor you're looking at it, where like it's just let's see. Uh Bark and Jack. Let's just go to the website. Adrian Barker. So this is his video. Here we go. Apparently, there's the Explorer 1. What did he say about Explorer 1? Did he like it or did he hate it? There's the okay. Well, but look, he's not showing. Oh no, there we go. There's the
It's a different green dial. I mean,
no,
green.
the Griff. He said the different green bezel. Apparently, the bezel has been changed.
It's a lighter
Yeah.
green.
See, it does look different right now. Cause like, let me show you mine on camera.
Yeah,
Here we
that
go.
guy's darker.
Let's do it like this. So in under it could be lighting conditions though. It could be under a softer light or something. Has he held it in his hand? That's the question. Okay. Has he held it in his hand and compared it to the to this one, to the one I have, to the last year's model? Let's see. I don't see any footage of a side by side. Without side by side comparison, it would be very difficult to tell because these things tend to play with light. Like for example, if you look at it bang on, it looks dark green. But if I like this, it looks even darker. But if you shine some light on it, I think that's better. You see, it becomes much lighter. So I don't know how much I trust. I don't know how much I trust a video of a watch. Uh, see a video of a watch under like a fluorescent type of light. So it's I'm gonna have to look. I'm not bringing mine, unfortunately, but we'll have to see it to believe it. Speaking of seeing to believing it, the Pleep Hole. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat reminder to please upvote the live stream. I know I'm late. 4 hours late. Fuck. So okay, I'm late, but can we at least get to 100 upvotes? We could do it if we try. If everybody bands together, we got 118 people watching. Yes. Tomorrow I'm launching. Tomorrow is Tim Wright in Australia. The movie is coming out. Uh, uh Whatever. It's launching. It's gonna come out no matter what. Okay, so guys, be on the lookout. It's gonna be insane. It's gonna be like 6 hours long or something. It's a live stream length. All right. I'll give you so much content, guys. You'll have something to watch instead of a live stream once in your life. And we got Mr. Tudor to you. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Promise me you get coverage of OC's kicks. Man, Mr. Tudor to you really loves. Actually, you know what? Let's let's put that background on. There we go. Thank you, Mr. Tudor to you. There we go. But on a serious note, do I replace Tudor ETA Smiley Burgundy with the new one? I wouldn't. Okay, I wouldn't because there is a little bit of that, like the old Tudor Smiley. Speaking of Tudor Smileys, Daniel Katz, another owner of a Tudor Smiley.
Yes, yes.
Hey, Daniel. See, I would not replace you with a younger, funnier version of Daniel Katz
Not
for
even an
any
avatar?
amount of money.
Not even an avatar of myself?
Not even, there's no amount of money
Oh,
that someone can give me to replace you with a funnier, younger version of you.
thank
Okay?
you. That's so
Because
helpful.
that's what the new tutor is. I
Mm.
there is that charm to the OG Smiley Tudor, because that's where the Tudor brand has been basically reborn. Do you understand?
Yeah.
It has been revitalized because of that Tudor Smiley. So I know, Daniel, you're gonna have to sell it because you want to get the ingénieur.
Oh yeah, I gotta mention about the engineer. That's why I came on. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
off in a few minutes because my body requires it. I'm just trying to keep young, Tim,
Mm.
and a little bit of pain. Good luck on your trip. When are you leaving tomorrow morning, by the way?
Tomorrow. No, no, I'm not leaving tomorrow morning. I'm leaving tomorrow at. Tomorrow I'm leaving at like literally around this time at 7:30. 7:30, New York
Okay,
time.
so I got caught up in FOMO, what it's called, afraid of missing out syndrome, and I'm not
Mm.
going to go get the piece. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You shouldn't. You shouldn't.
no,
Don't.
no, 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 no. So you know what I'm getting? I'm talking about the engineer. So what
Mm,
happened
I'm
was
trying to bring it up actually. Uh huh.
Waco is there already making his rounds, right? Like
Yes.
it's already started. So he's with the new proper British CEO of, or he sounds British, of
Mm.
IWC. I think he's a former architect, whatever. And he's asking it questions about it. And he's all over the Engineer, like he's so in love with it.
Mm.
As
Me
the
too.
the CEO is explaining stuff. Oh, by the way, hi Cam. Sorry, I didn't say
Hey,
hello to you. Um,
Uh,
and
it's not a
and
requirement to say hi to Cam.
no, I wanted to.
Oh,
So then he's all over it and mushing over it.
I
And I
love you,
find
Cam.
out later,
Uh huh.
that it's a pumped up ETA movement. It's been really
Oh
reworked ETA
no!
movement, like really reworked though. It's like so
Oh,
many days. It's got the was it the Peloton system in it? To me, it's a big so what. I
there's
mean,
a
a certain
Peloton system in it.
supposedly, yeah, in there. I read an article and I just went through it quickly with Ariel Adams, a blog to
Yeah.
watch in Hodinky. I think the Peloton system was somehow thrown in. I thought Omega had the rights to that, but whatever. And the price is way higher than what people are used to.
yeah.
From
And
IWC.
what if the gray market dies on this after the hype? Boston, not Boston. I was on just for a few minutes with was it Ed? One of the guys during the community. I was just on for a few minutes. I was just leaving the parking lot and I thought I popped in and asked about it. And one of the contributors, I think it was Ed, I forget which one, saying that after the hype, it's gonna die off. And a lot of people in the comment section in Hodinky were saying the same thing to my surprise, even though it was a relatively good article uh,
Yes.
review. But the interesting part was the review from individuals that were collectors at the end, the posts at the end. And they were all saying, this is a little bit high here,
Yeah.
like $8,000 high or $7,000 high. I mean, it looks nice. Of course, Diego
Speaking of nice,
may disagree with every word I said, but that's okay because I
I don't know who
respect Diego.
Waco is. I've heard you say his name 1,000 times though.
Waco? Who did I
Waco.
say? Waco. Ed, I said Ed.
Waco is the Japanese guy, the Revolution watches.
Oh, Waco. He's a journalist, Diego. He has Revolution. He's the owner of Revolution and The
You know,
Rake.
the Asian guy.
The Asian child. I didn't
Oh, that
say that
narrows it
right.
down.
Man, that sounds racist. I apologize for that.
This
But
guy.
Wei, Koh, I
This guy.
think.
Waco.
Sorry, Diego. I was a bit slow. Yeah,
This guy.
that's what I meant.
Oh, I recognize him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, cool.
He's a really 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 well known in
yeah.
watches guy.
That's right.
No,
And
Waco, the Ben Clymer video. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
He's huge in watches. Yeah.
yeah. And those magazines are supposed to be pretty big. Not sure how well he's doing, but it's
Mm.
international.
Oh, Revolution is doing fantastic.
Revolution and the Rake on fashion. It's clothing. It's everything.
Oh,
And
he's behind the rake as well.
yes,
Shit,
yes, yeah. Didn't you know that? Okay, guys, now you learned something.
I didn't realize.
And
No.
at the end of the interview, he asked the owner, the CEO, can I buy the watch? Like I'm gonna buy it right now. So
Hey, by the way, Humble Pine, says YouTube's such bullshit. Tried to super chat, but it wouldn't let me do it until $50 level. Fuck you, YouTube. Love you, Tim, but not playing this YouTube bullshit. Hey, it fucking sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's the YouTube is weird like that.
But
Oh, by the way,
yeah.
actually, another way, sometimes super chats don't work. Another way that might work is sending a super sticker. So I mean, you don't get to write the
Well,
message, but you can write
okay.
a
But you know what, Tim, you know what it is? And Humble Pine, this might be what it is, that the YouTube being nasty in this way
yeah.
may be messed up with the algorithm. They're so used to Humble Pine contributing so much money
Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah,
they're
yeah, it could be
starting at that
worried. Yeah,
level.
it's worried because he's like only
Yeah,
sending 50. Actually,
yeah.
he only sends $50 usually. So when he tries to send a 20, it thinks it's a mistake. Like, excuse me,
Yeah.
sir. I mean, this amount is too small, smaller than you usually send. We're gonna prohibit you. We'll block you from doing it to save you
Yeah.
trouble. But
But
by the
that's
way,
the
I was talking to my YouTube manager today. They told me to push. Whoa. Daniel just got he sneezed so hard his
Wait,
screen blacked out.
pull up the picture in the private chat.
Okay. What is that? Oh.
Something I made really quick.
Oh, is this your picture?
These are from Rolex. These two images. So
The new Kermit is so much better.
So I have Mark 1. So I
It
have
feels
Mark
like
1, right? Is
feels
it
like
more valuable now? Can I charge 15,000 instead of 14?
it feels like a patinaed Kermit, the new one.
By the way, the biggest complaint I got from my manager, account manager, she said, "Why are you not pushing super stickers? What the fuck is wrong with you?" So, guys, we gotta get our super stickers game up. I'm gonna do like if I actually I'm gonna find some super stickers that I like, and when people send that particular super sticker, I'm gonna do something like, "Hey, you guys want to see the pony? You send the pony super sticker or something like that." I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Okay,
listen,
trust
I'm
me.
gonna I'm gonna leave in a few minutes. I'm just
Okay,
gonna
yeah, yeah. Please go. Please continue. Please
let
continue.
me
We'll look at this in a second. Yeah, Daniel, continue.
yeah, so Waco at the end of the interview was all mushy over. I like Waco. I don't mean to misinterpret or say it in a bad way, but he was all over this piece, and at the end of the interview, all smiles. You know what? Can I buy this right now? And that's
Oh,
how the interview ended. And I was kind of surprised because he must know that it. You know, we got to see after the hype whether it's worth it. But he could afford to make a mistake. So I
yeah.
suppose he.
Well,
Yeah,
buying a watch that doesn't hold value on the gray market is not necessarily a
the
mistake,
whole
right?
thing.
If
Oh, I
you
see.
like
Yeah,
the
if you want to
watch,
keep it,
yeah,
yeah. What do you
yeah.
think
If
of it, Diego? It's like not like you want it, but what do you think of it for other people, kind of thing, or what do you think of it there?
how much is it?
And asking price is for the metal is around uh, 12, 13, is it, Tim? And then the other alloy is the lighter one is around is 2,000 more.
Man, you got to really like this watch to buy that,
Okay.
because that's $12,000 not going towards a Grail potentially.
maybe this is
Like
his grail.
that's what I'm saying. But like if this
Yeah.
was like 2 to 3 thousand, my answer would have been like, and not saying that it's only worth that, but if you asked me what I thought about a $2 to 3,000 watch, my answer would be, if you like it and you think it's fun, get it.
Yeah.
This is a lot of money.
That's
Like
a lot of money.
I think this is like in Tim's case, he would never buy this because this is Aquanaut money. This is his Daytona money.
Right.
This
Right. Right.
is this is you know
Explorer 140 mil men's
right.
size.
Okay. So a lot of
Yes.
people share your point of view, Diego. You're not alone. In the Houdini comments and
Hmm.
the end of an article, and also in a blog to watch to some extent. I think.
Now, I've seen, not knowing the history of it, I've seen the originals and I thought it was a really cool watch, right?
Oh yeah, they were, and
So
they
if
made
I
some.
was the kind of person that dug deep into that history and learned all about it and was wishing that they would finally, reissue it, then yes, now's your chance to buy it.
Now, you may not have existed, but in the 90s,
I did.
I saw this piece and it was blown away, but it was it was a tank. And
Mhm.
you got to see the case back, and it was a true one of their real big pieces it was to house that big caliber that was in the back, but it was one of their original calibers. But it was a
Tim,
big watch.
were they always? They never always had this basket weave dial, right?
They
No,
never had this basket weave dial.
Okay.
They always had some interesting dials, some
Mhm.
type of. This is unique though.
I think this is probably just for the release. This is a line they'll keep, hopefully, and maybe they'll just introduce like a simple black dial. You know, a high polished black dial. I think that'd look really good.
I think out
So
of all of those, this teal one is the one to go. By the way, Rob Morrison, thank you so much for your $5 super chat. Love the Ingenieur, but it's super expensive. Would wait to take
hey,
advantage of high IWC depreciation. That's right. These watches, if I know when you think about IWC, this is gonna get slapped down so hard. I mean, look what happened. Look what happened to IWC, Big Pilot 43. Huh? One of the viewers bought it for 10,000. He sold it.
was that real Nival?
Maybe. I don't want to
I
say
got
who it was.
Tim, you're going on a trip tomorrow.
But this
Don't
guy had to, man, he had
Tim,
to like yeah,
don't
he
get
had
a
to take
hard
it
don't
from
get a
both
hard
ends to
relax.
sell it, you know?
Yeah.
It was hardest sale I have ever seen. I told him I'll pay you 5. And I had like I had no I said I'll pay you 5 at a slow roll pace. He got like that's how desperate he got. And then I was like, I didn't have the money. I mean,
Yeah.
he didn't do it, but he almost accepted this guy. Almost accepted. It was this
You
close.
know what? We came real close to the price of this. I think I said something like 12.9 or something.
12.9.
OC.
Your guess
We
was
came
12.9.
we came pretty close. I think you might have said 12 or something.
Hmm.
So
Because my guess was if the IWC Big Pilot is 10, they're gonna have to charge more money for it. Yeah, because this is their premium watch.
mhm.
Okay. I mean, look, if I was IWC, I would say, you want this watch? You have to buy another IWC to get it. Huh? Yeah, I'll be
Brutal.
like that. Yeah, yeah. Why not? And look, I mean, there's gonna be. Listen, if you don't want it,
For all we know, that's what they're doing. They're just slow to the
they
race.
should. I think
You
they
know what I
should.
mean? They
Like
watched everybody
artificial
else.
scarcity,
Yeah,
and
they watched
it's
everybody else do it for the past 2 years.
yeah.
I was just curious because I'm ignorant. I phoned an
The
AV
funny thing, the funny
and
thing is though,
yeah,
David, nobody will go through the trouble of buying another IWC. They'll be like, oh fuck that, I'm not worth it.
yeah.
But there's gonna be some people who'll do it. I think. Hey, OC got on the wait list for this thing. Is he? I don't think he's gonna pull the trigger, right? I think he's out.
You know, isn't that funny? Because when did he do that? Because I texted him on Instagram, and I
He
said,
did
"Are you
it at
the
the King of
engineer?"
Prussia Mall.
Oh, okay. So I just asked him yesterday. He didn't say yes or no. He just said thanks over something I said, but didn't say he did have an interest in it. Okay.
By the way, huge shout out to Taking Time for listening to me and sending that super sticker. Fist bump to Taking Time, guys. Come on, let's see more super stickers. Let's see, find something cute in there, guys.
I haven't gotten bored yet, Tim.
Oh, wait, what strap is that? Let's see it
Oh,
again.
it's the no-name strap that you don't like, but I kind of like it. A friend of mine had it. I still have
Yeah.
my other straps. So I'll switch
By
to
the
the blue
way,
one. I'll switch to the blue one later.
The Canadian wristwatch monkey, guys. The strap has arrived. He sent the strap.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's Red Shovel kind of took the dibs on it, so
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
give it to. Actually, it's not for my watch. It's for Radiomir.
Oh,
I
is
have a
it?
Luminor, so it's different. It
That
wouldn't
looks
even
like
fit.
it's not 26. It's like 25. Is it?
I think it's for your watch, Daniel. It's for because the strap is a little bit too wide. Trust me. I tried fitting it on my Panerai.
I thought
It
you said
was
it's going to go to red.
Yeah, I know. But look, I tried to put it on to see how it would look like, but it was too wide. It was too wide.
I got.
So yeah, no, I'm taking it. I'm bringing it to red. I'm bringing it. I'm giving it to red. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Huge
How
shout
much?
out to the
How much was that
Canadian.
Panerai, Daniel? The one you
What?
bought? How much did you pay for your Panerai?
Well, their asking price was around 8, but don't forget it's Canadian dollars, so it's around 66. What
Okay.
your asking price is. Then I whittled down something a little bit, which I won't get into, plus a free strap. They're
Were
$400
were you
strap.
still wanting the Explorer 136?
Uh, I can't do that right now. Yeah,
But would
it's.
you have preferred that? I guess.
Uh, I guess I could have preferred that, but I kind of starting to show a love for this piece.
Okay. Just
You know.
checking.
Super sticker from Ticking Time, $5. Good job. Thank you. Taking time. I'm so excited for going to Watches and Wonders.
You could have gone to
OC's
Newcastle.
already leave. You know he already left. OC's on the plane right now.
I say.
Yeah, he's flying there right now while I'm sitting here on my hands. Anyways,
Well, you'll get a few
Dude,
days in, right? It's the whole weekend too, isn't it? Watches and Wonders.
I have to bring this up. Did
yeah,
you see Sheen's video?
I was watching it on the
Did you
Uber.
talk about that already?
No, not yet. What'd you
Damn.
think? Oh yeah,
I
damn.
mean, his videos are always good, but that one, that could have been like that could have been on like National Geographic, kind of like History of Time, right?
It's like this is the enthusiast content. It's not some gray market fucker
You don't
who's
have to
showing a watch
be
that he's selling.
you don't have to be in a Rolex Omega Patek to enjoy that video. I could show that video to my family members, my coworkers, and they would all be like, "I get it. I
If
get
you
it.
want to get
Why you want
people,
this stuff?"
if you want to get people into the watch hobby, this is the kind of video you show. All right?
It was.
It's like
And
I
he's
haven't
got
seen every one of his videos, but from the ones I've seen, this is his best work. And does he do those animations on his own, or does he hire somebody?
he,
How did
he
he
pro-
get? How did he get the animations of the
It's a good
balance and all?
question. I think
You know
we're
what I
gonna
mean?
have him on the show to talk about how the animations were done.
Wow.
You know, I mean, even finding those would be freaking hard. Mental Jock, thank you so much for. I'll just say $10. Oh, he did say here is $10 for an overpriced water at the airport. Tim, thank you. Mental
How do you like
Jock.
that?
Little
That's
does Mental Jack know Tim gets free water from the
yeah.
Delta Sky
I
Lounge.
just the tap, the tap. If I don't have a lounge, I just go to the bathroom, the restroom, and they got the tap water.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh, speaking of Delta Lounge, I helped Buckley get a credit card today.
No, come on, man. You can't be like, really?
I'll pay you back. I'll pay you back.
You're stealing my miles. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I'll
You're
get
having
you back. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. I got
you're
something
having fun.
coming.
That's dude. It's nothing. It's nothing.
It's kind of funny. It's
Okay.
It's something. It's something.
Listen, I didn't have the time to help him out, so I appreciate. I
I don't even
appreciate
know if he
that.
did it yet. You send him a link. Send him a link, and we'll see who he picks.
Hey, by the way, I just got a $25 PayPal donation from Taking Time. He says this is to help me with the half of the penalty for not paying my New York State taxes in advance. I actually set up an auto payment now, so my tax lady do the tax cost $350. Oh, I paid. It took out.
Your mic
Yeah,
sounds like it's on some auto mode. It keeps going
cool.
in and out. Yours.
Mine.
Yeah.
It might.
My AirPods were coming in and out, so I don't know if it's you or me or what. My AirPods.
I think it was Tim.
It was me.
Oh.
Oh, it's probably because I'm yelling. I don't know why am I yelling.
Yeah, Tim, you
Uh,
can't get a heart attack before you go on a trip. You gotta relax, man.
I know, right? It's been crazy. It's been crazy.
Mm.
But hold on, let me show you something. I have been emptied. Uh, hold
Damn,
on.
I still got to do my taxes.
Shit, man. You guys want to see something funny? Boom! $239 left in the bank.
Tim.
TD Ameritrade. Is that
That's my TD bank. That's the one over here. Oh, guys, subscribe to the Canadian Watch Monkey. It's good shit. That's the guy, guys. That's the guy who sent these the strap. This is like $200 that Red Shovel got for for his input to the for being on the streams. Who said being on the stream doesn't pay back? You get something for being cool. Anyways, by the way, also, did you guys subscribe to my gaming channel? Go subscribe to my game. I know I haven't done any gaming
But
there,
I'm
but
not into gaming, but
and
I'll think about
it's funny. It's gonna be
it.
funny.
So that was you earlier.
Oh, hey,
Hey,
Casey. Hi,
Casey.
Casey. You've been quiet all this time.
Oh, I was
So,
just hanging out.
oh, I see. That's good. That's good.
So Boston and I rocked out 5.5 hours of the community stream today. How'd we do?
Ooh,
You did good. Oh, that's right. Thanks for letting me on, you guys. I was on for a couple of minutes.
I'll be completely honest, Daniel.
Yeah.
When you switched your AirPods, your audio was absolutely horrible. But that's how important you are. That we let you finish your thought.
Oh, thank you.
which Casey is this? Because there's two Caseys. There's
See,
Oh, no,
Casey
it's
with
not
the
Casey Jones Brooklyn. The other one is called Casey Jones Brooklyn.
okay. So this is Casey with the green background, right? The green wall.
no.
Was this
There's
the guy
no
in the
one-
after show the other day?
No, that was someone else.
I was in the after show. Was that Friday night?
I don't know. Doesn't matter. I can't remember. We'll talk about it later.
Casey, what do you think of this on? Oh, you commented already, didn't you?
Yeah, no, I think it's a great watch. If you if you sleep on it for a while and you still want it after the hype, then go for
yeah.
it. If it
Right,
pops
right.
up secondary market at whatever price, jump on it. Because
That would make
you've
sense.
seen
That would make
you've seemed to
sense, yeah.
you've been obsessed with this watch for days. Now I know that's not very long, but I can
No,
tell.
I wasn't. No, I wasn't. What happened was
Really?
no. What I meant to say was years ago when I first got interested in watches, I saw the original the original Engineer was as big as a tank, and it had a real original movement in it of IWC. I liked it. It was way too big. That was years and years ago. Then I saw Wei Ko do his interview with the CEO.
Please don't go through the whole interview again.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm finished. And then I got hyped about it again. That's it, Diego.
I know. I was just saying.
Okay,
Diego.
it's
like a
Diego. I
10-minute
am
story.
guilty of it. No, but I'm guilty of that. And no, you're joking around, but I'm guilty of that in general. So that's true.
You guys want to hear a message from OC? You guys want to hear a message from OC?
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Okay.
It's hilarious. Okay, so here we go. This is how this hobby is just ridiculous, man. Okay, listen to this. Listen to what he just sent me. So funny. Okay, he says, when you are on the sold out direct flight to Geneva with a bunch of watch enthusiasts traveling to Watches and Wonders, and everyone is wearing Datejust, Submariner, or a Sky Dweller, and you have to walk through 23 rows of Polaris Business and Premium Plus seats, you break out a full gold 1970s Rolex 5100 Texan watch, everyone's jaw drop and smile, knowing you'll never lose a flight flex war. OC always wins. Man, this guy is just he needs some help. We need some help. Help.
And you know he had his wrist out. He's like, "Excuse me." Oh, nice watch.
Excuse me. Just
Excuse me.
coming through.
Oh, is that a date just? Very. You know what he did? He went like this. Oh, is that a date just?
Oh,
Is that a
hey,
date just?
hey, nice watch, nice watch, nice watch.
Yeah.
And they're all just like, what?
Oh, it's just too good. It's just too good.
You should have given him a stack of business cards. He could have just handed them out on the flight.
Yeah, yeah, actually, by the way, when I'm back from Watches and Wonders, we need to do some upgrades to the watch community channel. I need to create new banner. I want to have like Mathis at the front, and then I want to have the other contributors. I want you, Daniel. We're gonna put Boston Collector, OC, everyone in. Kind of like have you seen
Grand
like
Theft Auto.
because
Grand
I was
Theft Auto.
walking past like a Fox News bulletin board. Let me show you this.
Dude, it's got to be like Grand Theft Auto. You're talking about the top banner on YouTube?
Yeah.
That'd be sick. Shout out
Uh,
Fox News.
Shout out to Fox News. Yeah, I was walking past and I saw like a banner. It looked like this, like it had like all their different hosts. It had more. It had like 7. I
It's
can't
like
find it.
super
But anyways,
professional.
yeah. And
Oh,
and I
come.
saw it. I was like, oh man, this is so cool. We
Yeah,
need
man.
to do this for our
Yeah.
channel.
Yeah. I don't want to look at them anymore. Thank you.
All right, sorry, Daniel. Sorry, Daniel. Look, so I want to do a similar thing for the watch community because these are like different reporters. Yeah, and I want to improve. I want to improve the watch community, and I'm gonna make business cards for everyone. I'm gonna ship them to your guys' address. So when you go to watch events, you give them out. Okay.
That's the kiss of death, Tim.
What? What's the kiss of death?
The business cards.
How is that?
You saw how that ended with Red.
What do you mean? Oh no, but that was come on, that wasn't gonna last. They're too serious. Can't take a joke. Like, yeah, it's like trying to onboard Docs Report to be part of the watch community stream. It's never gonna work. It's gonna blow up in my face. You know. Let's. Here we go. We got James the Advisor. Let's talk about how Rolex just changed the world by making the new Daytona 0.2 millimeters bigger. Fuck me dead. Hey.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Tim got the new Daytona.
What happened there?
So Daniel, hit us with
Got
a
it.
funny
Ah.
joke.
No, I'm not. I can't. I'll think of something maybe.
Huh? There's nothing in here. They didn't send me. It's an empty.
What the hell?
Fuck. Yeah.
Why is it sticky like that? Oh,
What is this?
ha ha ha.
It's
There's
a
another
joke.
There's another Tim. You didn't open it all.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
That's
Oh.
good. That's good.
Oh, here I got it. Guys. There we go. The
Oh.
unboxing. The official unboxing.
Of
Here we
what
go.
strap?
Calipers.
Hey
Boom,
Tim,
baby.
Oh, I see. Okay.
we added an assignment
Yes.
on your trip. So the first assignment is to measure the Daytona. The second is to compare Cermets.
Yes.
And the third is while you're wearing or after you're done wearing the Daytona, you have to take the case back off and see if it has the gold on the movement. You think you can do that?
Wait, hold on a second. What did you say? What was that last part? What was that last part?
After you're done wearing the Daytona,
Uh-huh.
you take it off. You have to
Yeah.
take the case back off to see if it has the gold rotor
Shit.
on the non-display
Ooh.
case back. So
My
It's
guess is
interesting.
it doesn't. My guess is that it doesn't.
from what I was researching, it does because it's the same movement.
No, but yeah, it could have the same movement, but it doesn't mean that it's going to. Oh. You guys want to take a guess? The size of the
Do
Daytona.
they measure
So
the
this
bezel?
is how I'm
or-
measuring it. Okay, this is how I'm
It's
measuring it.
it's 41.
You guys want to take a guess?
I'm going to
41?
guess 38.5. 38.6.
You guys ready? Everybody in the chat, let's go. Try to guess.
Super chat your guesses.
Super sticker them. Super sticker.
Yes.
So I was told super stickers. I was told, Tim, you need to push super stickers. Okay, so I'm pushing. I'm pushing
Right.
super stickers. I need the guys, send those super stickers now. Here we go. Focus.
So they say it's 38.3, but that bezel's got to add a little bit. Oh, shit.
Bam.
Right on.
Oh, I was off. Oh my God. You were right.
Way off.
Oh my
Wow.
God. No wonder the women like it.
No
Some of 'em.
wonder. It's a lady
That's
size.
what she said.
I forgot. It tapers off reasonably well, the bracelet.
I
Can
mean,
you
look,
measure just the bezel, just the bezel, Tim?
just the bezel, okay?
Yeah.
You wanna guess how this is just the bezel. So
35 millimeters.
right now, I've got it. Just
35. 35. 35.
Cam, come on.
here we go.
Wait a minute.
38.4.
They had it upside down, but I got it. Okay. All right.
0.1 millimeters
Bigger.
overhang.
Yeah, exactly. And I told you it overhangs because
What's the lug to lug?
the
Since you've
lug
gone
to
all the
lug
way.
is this way,
Oh,
right?
dude, that was the biggest change in the Daytona. I thought was the damn lug to lug. That shit was crazy.
Oh my God. I like how you said that.
What?
That shit was crazy.
Have you seen the overlay?
I have
Yeah.
not.
Oh yeah, it was huge.
I'm asking
difference.
Cam. 50.
Oh yeah, 50.
Oh, 50.
Yeah.
Wow.
50.1, guys.
Well, the women don't care. They'll wear it
That's
anyway.
pretty big.
The ones that want to wear it, they'll wear it. Period.
Mental Jock said the calibers need to be calibrated. Is that true?
No. They're at 0, so
Yeah, they're digital.
they're digital. Yeah, they're digital. So that's on.
And you've got your scale already on there, so you can confirm
like
it.
for example, I could start here at 0, could zero it out, then it's here. But I have them closed. Then you zero it out, then
Okay.
you pull
Just
them
making
out.
sure. Just making sure.
Yeah.
Do this, Tim. You see how the handle has its own scale? Measure that. See if that's right.
What do you mean?
So like the
Oh,
handle
you mean
has
like
its
this?
own. No.
Okay.
The handle that you're holding onto, it's
Yeah.
like a ruler. It's like a little mini ruler,
Yeah.
right?
So
So
yeah.
measure that. Move the caliper back to that and see if it's the same. It should be. I mean,
The thing is that it's measuring at the tips, and yeah,
you
it's
can-
yeah. Because look, you could see it. Like it's hard to understand, but when you see it there, you can see it that here it's showing 40, but then
Oh, I see.
you can see
Yeah.
the tip there's a little bit cut out there on the tip, so
yeah.
it bends inwards. It's kind of hard to read, but
Yep.
it doesn't really matter. I mean, I trust these.
Nice.
I mean, it would be cool if I had something that I could. I mean, it goes from 0. I mean, what can I reference it against? Look, is there like something that we know what the size of is?
Apparently the lug to lug or the bracelet is a 20 millimeter.
Pull up Christopher Negroni's comment.
Hey, by the way, I thought we have a big super chat here from Fern75. Fern J75, thank you so much for $10. Wanted a skeleton for my collection. Just bought an Omega Speedmaster Moonphase Platinum skeleton. I don't even know what this is. For $70,000? It's a lot of money. 36. 32.
Oh, yeah. I remember this dude.
Oh, this is a
Let's
platinum.
pull that thing up.
Holy shit. shit.
This is a whole different ball game.
Damn, that's sick.
What the fuck? I didn't even know this thing existed.
We're gonna remove
Yo.
the super chat just so we can see the
Yeah,
watch.
yeah.
But we'll
It
bring
says
it back up.
70K complete. Wait, let me just read it. It's one of 57. So he's got the first one ever made, and it was a collab with Armstrong. Is this a good
What?
buy?
It's
I don't think it means
He
it's
meant
the first, but it's
not the
one
first one.
of.
It's one of. Yeah, I agree with that.
One of. Okay.
It wasn't the. It
Maybe he
doesn't
means it's
matter.
the number one because this one, the one in the thing is
No,
one.
1 of 57, Tim. That's all you meant.
One of
Or on the case back, it says one of 50.
No, on the front. No, on the case face, there's a red right here in red.
Oh,
It says you guys
that's
can't see it, but it says 0 out of 57. The one in the
yeah.
picture. Unfortunately, I can't make. Oh, actually, I can make it bigger. There you go. You see it? 0 out of 57.
Oh,
God, you know what this reminds me of? Keep talk. This is sick too. You'll like this.
Yeah. This is crazy. Also, this has got some kind of insane skeletonized hour and minute hand, and also the seconds hand. It doesn't have any loom, so all the hands are loomless. They're skeletonized and blued. The hour indices look like they're blued. Let's see the case back. The entire movement looks like it's skeletonized and hand carved. What the f? For real.
Wow.
I think it looks like he did okay with this.
This is a really crazy piece. Really
Yeah,
crazy piece, dude. Congratulations.
mean-
70,000 though. That's a lot of money. What's this?
So this, I think he'll appreciate this too. This is the same guy I got my Sea Dweller from. The same guy Larry got his Speedmaster from that he took from Bright Blue Comet, but it's the same movement, I believe.
By the way, guys, just sorry, just really quickly, because I got an emergency. Breaking news. OC just sent me a picture of him in the plane. You're not gonna believe the two people he's sitting between. Guys, for super chat, $10 super chat, I'll reveal this picture. You're gonna love it. This is freaking insane. You're not. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Stefano and Roman.
Hey, America, you wish. America 5726, $5 super chat. Super sticker. Thank you, America. We love the super stickers. He says, "Wows!" Thank you. But the wow, yeah, this is what the. I'm wowed by this.
Now pull up the
Can I
one
make
I
a-
got, and then we can come back to this one.
Okay, I'm
after
gonna pull
this.
it up. Wait, well, where did you send it to me?
What's that?
Oh,
This is that guy Lunar Oyster. He's got a watch that was apparently back in 1996. It traveled around the world for different watch fairs,
yeah.
but it's the same movement, but it looks so amazing. And
It's
it
the
says
same
not
movement
for
as this
sale.
thing.
Yeah, look, it says
Ooh,
not for
Not
sale.
for wow.
But now look at the next image. That is beautiful.
Oh shit! Yeah, this is the same same dial. Actually, let's see,
Mhm.
same movement. It is same movement,
Yeah.
but it's not skeletonized.
Now I don't know if he plans on selling this watch.
No, it says it's not for sale. What do you mean?
Well,
It says
he's
on the
not.
watch it's not for sale. How much? What don't you understand? It's just
He's not
is
one to show
obvious as-
watches that he's not selling. So I think if you guys are interested in this watch, he'll probably sell it.
no. It says it's not for sale. Anyways, I don't. I'm too tired to.
English is
That's
not
just it's
blend
up front.
into-
That's when he puts down "not for sale." He's sending bait in a way to see if someone will.
This is a good watch for Boston. Like
Boston collector. Guys,
back-
try to
go
guess
back to that
who OC is sitting between. $10.
I will
super chat, I will reveal.
I can't guess, right? Okay.
is it somebody in the community?
It's Megan Fox and Angelique Jolie.
Man, can you believe what a coincidence it would have been if it's Roman and Stefano? My God, that would have been insane. But we'll see.
Oh, Marco and Adrian.
MD Chaz, thank you so much for $2 super chat. New Daytonas will be on the Canal Street before the ADs. Ouch! I'll take the time. It takes time to make a fake. How about a $10 super sticker? Sure, a $10 super sticker for a photo. That's even better. Yeah, it's not a super chat. Don't send a super chat for the photo. I actually have two photos. Let me show you this photo first. It's unrelated, completely unrelated.
Oh
Disregard.
shit!
This
Heads up!
is
Heads up!
Marcelo. Hey, Marcelo.
How
By
you
the way,
guys
guys, I
doing?
hope you're coming to Vegas. All
God.
right,
Me?
because arm wrestling competition between Rolex and Diego is happening. We'll actually have a competition. People are gonna have
Uh,
to put bets.
Yeah,
We're gonna
yeah.
put money.
They
It's 50-50.
but Tim, I'm not
Tim,
interested to see
please send this to me.
chicken hand wrestling. This
I'm
is
interested
chicken
because it's gonna
hands.
be a fair. It's gonna be a fair wrestling competition. Two chicken wrists against each other. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be very, very. I hope Lolex is working his ass off.
Look
Can you
at
send this to
that.
me, please?
So funny, by the way. Checks NFX says that's $100 super chat. LOL. Glad you liked it. So look, just give up, Diego. Oh, have you started already? Your hands are so soft. You're so moist.
Dude, I like my hair like that. I need to start slicking it back. It's all shiny.
Dude, this is unbelievable. I'm sending it to you now.
Awesome.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
And hey, huge shout out to Ticking Time for the $10 super chat. Let's see between whom OC finds himself on this
I'll
fine
say
flight.
I'll say one of them is
Oh
no.
god.
Come on.
Damn. Tim knows I had no knowledge of this.
He had no knowledge. It was a pure guess. It was a pure guess.
He even got the shine on OC's forehead.
Oh my god.
Wow.
It's so good. It's so
Yeah,
good.
did you put this together? Who put this together? You, Tim? Who put this together?
No, it's a fan of the show. A really
Oh
good.
That was
God,
worth-
he's good. He's
That was
good.
worth $10.
Yeah,
It's a professional.
yeah,
This is
yeah,
worth
yeah.
these are. Let's be honest. I mean, these are worth much more.
This could be like an
Yeah.
oil painting.
Yeah, we can print these. Look, we're gonna have a merch store soon. You'll be able to download these for free. Actually, you can screenshot this and you know.
Miss Diego, I sent her the promo poster. She said, "Jesus Christ."
Oh yeah, I need a promo poster for my trip to Watches and Wonders. That would be cool. Man,
I'm gonna go, guys.
just-
Goodbye.
Daniel. Yeah. Okay,
Or-
Daniel.
Yeah.
See you later.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Good luck on your trip.
Take care.
I take that back. You don't need luck on your trip. Just be.
I make my own luck.
That's right. That's right.
See you, buddy. Take care, Daniel.
Bye, Daniel. Hey,
Wow.
where's Casey go? He was on, and he dropped off. Drop the link back for Casey. And we got Sun Turtle Camper, who's a member for 3 months. Thank you so much for receiving that free membership 3 times in a row. Best movie ever, Money as Debt. Wow, Money as Debt. Never heard of it.
Was he sitting between the Wagyu and the?
This is so funny. Oh my god.
Hey, huge shout out to the gentleman who done the artwork and taking time for sponsoring the reveal. Thank you so much, guys. We're gonna keep the fun going. Keep the fun going. We love this one's unfortunately Diego's not for sale, but hey,
Yeah,
this thing is freaking insane. If you want to this is what I've been saying forever, right? Like, if you're a collector, right? If you're a collector, you have a bigger collection. There's really no point of getting a boring black dial Speedmaster. If you're getting a boring dial Speedmaster, you're really shooting yourself in the foot, like I did. But mine is like for content. You gotta go with something funky. I mean, if you can afford a banger like this, one of 57, this is actually limited edition. Shut up,
Can we see
Marcelo.
if we can
This is
find?
actually a limited edition. There's only
Yeah.
57 of these. I respect Omega for making actually limited edition. They need to do more of these low number ones.
All right, I got two questions. Is it 1 of 57 because it shares the Speedmaster 57 case that was introduced like in the 2000s? Remember, it was a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
And two, can we search this reference and see if there's any other photos of the watch,
Yes.
like
Let's do
in
it.
natural light?
Yeah. Not just the picture on the thing.
I mean, it looks great. I'm not saying it doesn't. I just want to see.
No, oh shit.
Wow, that photo.
European watch company. Platinum. The blue
Oh, it's blue.
really pops. Yeah, that image they had, blue was kind of fading into background.
Well, I think these are
And
blued hands and indices. They're not necessarily like blue. You know what I mean? I think it's like my reverso hands. They're black most of the time, but in a certain light, they turn blue.
no, I think these are blue, like heat blued. You know what I mean?
That's what. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's what it is. Heat blued hands. And like when they catch light, like, I mean the point, I mean, in my opinion, the point of blowing the hands is that it allows, you know, this color differentiation in different lights. Look, oh fuck. That
The thing's got to be heavy.
it's platinum. Actually, I've held one of these platinum Speedmasters when I was in Vegas. Um Chris was getting himself on the wait list for uh Never No Time to Die. Actually, back then it was like 2 years ago, and so he got on the wait list for that. And they were like, "Hey," I told them that I'm a YouTuber, and they're like, "Hey, you want to see some cool stuff?" They took out 321 Ed White for us. They had it just in the back, obviously,
Yeah.
and he took out a full platinum Speedmaster.
Is that the one with the broad arrow hand? It's like called like what's the what do they
That
call
one
the
had
material?
rubies. It had like
Oh
rubies.
shit!
Let me show you.
You know the one I'm talking about though, right? It's like made out of like I don't even know what they
Oh,
call
you
it.
like canopus kind of gold.
Canopus gold. That one is incredible.
He pulled out like one of these.
Okay.
I think he
Yeah,
pulled.
not a fan,
Not a fan. Okay.
but I can appreciate the weight. Ooh, that I
Yeah.
like that.
Wait. This is wrong. It was more. There was more rubies. It was uglier, to be honest. Hold on. Image, because it was on the strap. Because they actually. Oh yeah. It was like. Oh yeah. There you go. I think it was like this. There you go. It was like this.
Hmm.
It was heavy. I think it was a blue one. I forgot which one. But these, man, it felt substantial. And I actually liked the way the strap kind of I think the spring bar was curved or something. It kind of hugged it closer than normal. And look at this, it's a platinum dial. The
Mm.
rubies were pretty sexy as well. Look at that.
Wow.
It's
Is
actually a
that
real nice
platinum
piece.
dial or only
Although
platinum case?
what I didn't like about this one is that it wasn't manual wind. It was automatic. It's the coaxial.
Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah.
yeah. But look, these are really cool as well because they got that moon phase for the moon. Day. Look, like if you're not
I'll take moon phase over date any day.
yes.
Don't give me date at 6. Give me a moon phase if you're going to put something
Yeah.
there.
And actually, so this one got the entire chronograph is in the right chronograph eye, and then the day. It's actually it's actually a triple calendar because it's got the date in
Mhm.
the left chronograph eye and the month there. But the month is just an indicator. You have to remember where it's from.
Wow.
You know.
Very cool. Congrats to what was his name?
But this is, I think this one, the one he's got, that's better. This is better because manual wind. Yes, it's got a moon phase, but it's a different movement. It's got a moon phase and a date, but it's kind of in the upper chronograph. It's real nice. And then the back, what is that? That's what 1861 modified 1861. I
Couldn't
like
tell you.
this. This is
Yeah, I like it.
it's really cool.
How
Here
much
we go.
did Omegas go for?
This was 70,000. He paid for it.
Now, did he pay 70 or was it 70 and he got it at like Joma shop for like 36?
Um,
Because it's old. It's discontinued.
this one, yeah. Oh, he said he got it for 70. So I'm guessing,
Okay.
yeah, something like that. He got it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he got it much cheaper.
Reread what he said. I don't know. Whatever he paid, it's cool.
Yeah. Sorry. I turned Cam out. She couldn't get enough. D. I don't know what that means. Cam, can you tell me what the name means?
I think he's referring to being in the LGBTQIA plus community, which we support on this panel.
We
And
do.
I support in my career and outside of my career, and yeah, we support the LGBTQIA plus community.
Thank you, Cam.
Hey,
Little
did you guys see
Cammy.
what happened on the news this week
No. Oh, I think what were you talking about
in
the whole
Tennessee?
I heard.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Last-
fucked up.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Dude, I literally, like, my spring break, I volunteered at an elementary school, the same elementary school I went to. And, like, it's so scary when you walk into the school. Like, well, back when I went to school, like, it wasn't like this, but there's, like, double doors locked down.
Holy
It
shit.
wasn't
I
like that in
remember
high school.
when I went when I was going to high school. I remember the first
Oh,
year we had no metal detectors. And then year 2, they put metal detectors in. They took away. They literally first day of school. I didn't realize I came with a CD player. They turned me away. They said we're gonna have to confiscate that. You have to
like,
go return it home. So I had to go back home. Good thing I live like 2 blocks away from my school. So I ran home, left it, went back.
I don't know. What do you think, Diego? I think America's on the downturn. Like our children should not be under fucking attack when you send them to school. Like, it's fucking disgusting that you send your kids somewhere and you have to literally talk through a like webcam to the front office to let you in, and then there's double doors, and then
There's
like
double
that's
doors. What do you mean? You go into one door, the
they pop.
back door. It's
It's
like a
like it's like
Rolex. It's
Cam,
like a
it's like
Rolex
it's
AD.
like being
You
in
walk in.
prison. They
Hey,
pop the door
that's how
and let you
AD
in.
was actually. We walk into the AP. The door behind us locks. Then the other door opens. Then you walk in. It's
Yeah.
like you can't just run out. You have to wait until the back door.
Like, and your kids aren't even protected even if they go to fucking private school. Like,
Yeah,
that's
let's do that.
Well, here's
Hey, Cam. Actually, I would love to discuss these topics on the Tim Wright political show, which
there's a
I'm gonna
political
Tim
show.
Wright on politics, a new channel coming soon.
Are you
Hey,
serious?
little Cammy wiggles like a fish and moans like a cow. We're not gonna fix it on this channel. I'll tell you that, Cam. My son, the Brisbane Breaking Bandit, $2 OC. Please stop. ER refunded. The victims leave wizard alone. I don't get this stuff. America 5726 $10 super chat. Hashtag Team Diego. There's no denying the Daytona can't plan for the panda. Ooh. Hey
I'm
Diego.
gonna punch him in the liver.
So Diego, are you happy? Are you happy that you got the last of less Daytona? That you joined the club, the
Yeah.
losers
Yeah.
club.
Tim,
I'm happy.
in this we can say, yeah, thank you for the troll for the $2 super chat, and that's
I
it.
appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate it. Look, we're not gonna solve, just like we're not gonna solve.
No, we
other
don't have
polit-
to. We don't even have
I'm
to
just
mention.
saying. I'm
Just
just
thank you
saying.
for the super
No,
chat.
no. By the way, I love freaking talking politics. It's just it's another one of my passions. But I think we should do it on different channels. People come here to talk about watches. Let's just stick to
I don't think
watches.
it is a good idea to talk about politics. Like, even in school, like at universities, like one professor got fucking bashed and like thrown into a meeting because he said something, and Like that's the whole point of being a professor is being tenured, and so you can like teach how you want to teach. And they tried
Yeah.
to like put him under, and then he basically like wrecked the dean and everybody from my school. And
What
that
do you
meet
mean? What do you mean?
like he published something. I'm not gonna say what it was about, but they didn't. Students didn't like it. They complained to the dean. The
Uh
dean
huh.
facilitated a meeting with him, and then everything that they mentioned, he said, "I want you to like make definitions for everything that you mentioned." And then they were stuck, and they basically like 2 minutes later just ended the meeting because they couldn't like build on top of like the complaints that they were like trying to pin against him.
Huh.
It's
Well, look,
interesting.
no, it's that's not the point of. I'm sorry, Cam, but that's not the point of being tenured. So you can say whatever the fuck you want. I mean, that's
That is
listen.
the whole point of being a tenured
No, no, no,
professor.
that's not the point. That's not the point. That's not the point of being tenured. Look, you should have maybe a little bit more latitude. But look, there's think about what would happen if there was a professor who was just like playing nice until he got tenured, and then he just goes full on crazy mode and starts spewing racist shit, anti-Semitic shit, and then everyone's like, "Well, he's tenured, so." He can say it. It's not how it works, Cam. Tenures doesn't protect you from everything. If
What is
there's a
tenure?
complaint in United States, it's like a teacher protection that you're a little bit more protected than other teachers from being fired for unreasonable things.
It's
But
so
it's
you
not.
can teach like certain theories without them having to control like the kind of theory that
Yeah,
you're.
but you can't teach the question. Like you can't teach like insane shit. Like totally this. You can't teach that JFK was assassinated by FBI because you believe that that's what happened.
Of course they can.
You can't.
I've had
No, they
classes like
can't.
that before.
Well, listen, man. But I'm telling you, like, look, you can get away for a certain period of time, but even tenure is not permanent. You can look. Just Google how to fire a tenured professor. You can see it. There is a thing. You know.
I blame this all on Marcelo.
Yeah,
You asked me a
Marcelo.
question, I didn't even get to answer, and then he derailed us
Yeah,
back.
I know, right? Okay, Cam, just let's just give
I don't blame
Diego.
Cam. I blame Marcelo.
Yeah,
I blame
it's
myself.
Marcelo's fault. It's Marcelo's fault. It truly is. I mean, he's just like.
No, but
By
I'm
the
excited to get this. Like, I didn't think I was going to get it. And I asked for it in a joking manner. Do you have any dusty old Daytonas in the back?
I
So,
think the lesson is
Did they?
to say you don't
yeah.
want to watch. Like use reverse psychology. Diego's so good at reverse psychology. I can't stress it enough. I mean, he just kills you with
No.
kindness. He just says, "Tim, you don't have to. You have to do it." And then it's just and then it makes you want to do it even more. When Diego says, "No, guys, I don't want Daytona," then people can't but feel bad, and then they have to give him
What
Daytona.
I say is I would love one, but I know
You
it's a
would love
pipe
one,
dream. I know
but
it
I'm
won't
not.
happen. But hey, it doesn't hurt to ask, right?
Yeah,
Not, I've spent enough money. I've bought all these watches. I think
mm,
I'm owed Daytona. Like, that doesn't work.
yeah,
Maybe it does after a point, right? But, and
yeah.
this wasn't my end goal, was to like guilt them or anything like that. It was just like, this is my last shot. The damn thing's
I mean,
discontinued.
right.
I'm just gonna bring
You're
a
gonna
little
put it
copper
out
into
in the
it.
universe and see what happens. I
Yeah.
get it. I get it. Hey, man,
Why
I
does this
get it.
Helgestrand guy fucking hate me so much? By the way, is it
How's
because
just
I
trying? Hey,
like didn't follow him on Instagram and then he blocked me?
he blocked. How's
He
just
is spicy against me. He don't like me.
how's
Look,
just trying to
you asked me a question. Like, he was hating on my unboxing.
what? Why
This
did you get
guy.
so triggered by him? What did he say?
Well,
How's
I
just
don't know
trying
what
to
I
a
did
nice
to him.
guy.
I don't know what. That's what I'm saying. I've never
That's
talked to him. I don't know what I
weird.
did to him.
That's so weird. Hey,
It
Helgestrad,
is
tell us
weird.
what's why you don't like Diego. But just because he says this story has been told,
Oh,
congratulations, move on.
I've
That
seen his
doesn't.
comments in the past. It's not just this.
That's okay, maybe he's trying to get you triggered. He's having fun. He's having fun, man. It's so cool. It's so cool. On the other hand, I've got a dilemma here. Okay,
Yeah. I just gotta say, Marcelo's lighting right now, pretty nice.
freaking incredible. Don't unmute him for the love of God. He's
Wow.
grinding grain. This shit's gonna kill the stream. Literally, not even a joke. Not even a joke in a joking manner. Literally, will kill the stream. Okay. All right. On the serious note, all right, I
What you
got a
got?
dilemma on my hand. Making a poll
Oh,
right now. What?
I see what you got there. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
the
So the
brigade
dilemma,
numerals.
the biggest dilemma, guys. What should I go for? You guys know my Grail. My Grail on the left side. I mean, this image, it doesn't necessarily have to be this exact 5170. Could be just any the cheapest one.
Just
Then
promise me it will have brigade numerals.
hey, something just happened. Hold on. What's happening?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. I missed something. Hold on. I missed the oh here.
Is it Truffle Super
Why did
Chat?
Diego say he knows who Truffle is? Oh, Truffle just messaged saying why Diego says he knows who Truffle is. Uh,
To
the
who?
la It's just he's just messing. He's just joking. He's just joking. He doesn't know anything. You don't know who Truffle is.
No.
Yeah. So why you said you knew
To who?
to Truffle?
Oh, that was
Truffle.
Truffle? Oh,
When?
hold on.
Truffle.
I'll put it. I'll tell you. I'll text you. Hold on.
No, look,
Truffle.
I didn't give Diego any information. Oh my god. No. Like Truffle says that I gave information to Diego.
No, no. I'm
Okay.
gonna text you. I'm gonna
I
text you.
know what you mean. Look. Truffle, I think no, Diego doesn't know anything. I didn't send him anything. I brought something up and he thinks he knows something, but he doesn't know anything. He just yeah, I know Diego, but that's not it's dude, it's not it's nothing. It's nothing. With that, you can't find anything with that.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah, so you don't know jack shit. So but exactly. So but
I
he's
know
just
they have a
pretending.
Porsche.
Yeah.
That's it. And
I,
what watch did they show last time?
Seamaster, vintage 300.
No, the Pelagos. They left-hand Pelagos, right?
Left hand Pelagos.
Yeah.
No. He also has Seamaster. He's got the black.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
They also have what else? Seamaster FXD. That was the latest pickup, I think.
That's what it was. I don't
Yeah,
know who
FX.
Truffle is. And if I did, I would never share it with people.
when was the
Yeah.
last time?
No, and then you don't know, and even if you knew. By the way, it's so funny. Diego is he's so protective of other people's information to his own detriment. Anyways, because I had Diego investigate something one time, and he said I'm not doing this, so he doesn't know, and he wouldn't do it. So Truffle, seriously, there's nothing to worry. He doesn't know jack shit.
When was the last time y'all saw like Kelly on the
He
stream?
was just being cute because I don't know. I think Truffle is not a huge fan of you, right? Truffle is not a
Probably
huge
not.
fan. Yeah, no. Truffle doesn't like you.
That's
So
okay.
you were being spicy back at Truffle, saying like,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah.
That's okay. Kelly, I haven't seen her in a while. She was gonna jump on when somebody else was like, I think when Adrian Barker was gonna jump on,
Oh,
she was
it's
like,
typical Kelly.
Link.
No,
Do y'all go to her streams on Fridays?
No.
Instagram.
Yeah.
I don't do Instagram streams.
Because it kills your phone.
Yeah.
You know, YouTube Premium, you just swipe that shit away and listen.
Yeah.
You can go on about your day. Instagram, you got to stay there.
Oh,
bro.
it's commitment. It's hard.
Too much.
Sean, how are you doing?
How you doing, guys? Long time, no talk, no see. Missed
It's
you guys.
been a
How are you?
We missed you too.
Hey, you're
Yeah,
missing the most
it's.
exciting time of the year.
I know.
The
I've been. I haven't been on your stream. I haven't had a chance to watch them. I've been busy, and then tonight I had the time, and I saw you guys are all on. Hey, Cam, how you doing, my friend Diego, Marcello? How are you, brother?
Good.
And I heard you're going tomorrow. You're going to Switzerland, right?
That's right. That's right. Leaving tomorrow.
That's fantastic. Have fun, brother, and get us some good content. I made my reservation. Diego, you're coming to Vegas, aren't you?
Yeah, I have to. I'm on the card.
You have to. You have to.
He's on the
So,
card.
so I'm a little bit confused because I guess we're gonna have a caravan. Am I gonna bring an X7 or a 7? Are we gonna be? Am I gonna have a bunch of passengers? I think Boston is coming.
I'm gonna be your passenger.
You're gonna be
driving
with me.
Yeah.
You're gonna be with me. I think Boston is. I don't know if OC's gonna. I think OC's gonna ride with me. AKB's gonna ride with me. If Oishin comes, he's gonna ride with me. Diego, we're gonna find a spot for Diego. He has to be in the car. So it's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be
Diego's
fun.
small.
I'm tiny. I can go in the boot.
In the
No,
boot.
it's,
In the boot.
We'll find you a premium seat, sir. Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Something comfortable.
Nice.
Hey, Timmy, about these two watches. You know, I'm a
Yes.
Patek guy.
I know.
You know, and the dial on this 5170 reminds me of the my 5070. But for you, I think, although I did, by the way, I am one of those 37%ers that said 5170. But for you, I think it has to be the Rolex. But if you get that Rolex, I would say sell your Panda and then work your way into getting that 5170. The perfect collection is going to be get both of these two, both of these watches. Don't settle for less.
I think so. Actually, all three would also work together because one is white one is black one, and one is black and white. Also, one is steel, one is white gold, and then the other
Here's
one is
the question.
classic.
Here's the question. A or B? A, you have the white gold Rolex, black dial Panda, and the white dial you have. Or B, you have these two watches that you have on display right now. Would you go for A or B?
I think for me right now, the priority would be the Daytona.
I know, but
I
I'm
want
asking.
both.
That's not an A
crazy
or B. That's the C. I'm not giving you a C option. I'm asking you so you can plan towards it, right? You have to have a clear path. You have to have a target. You have to have a destination. Then you'll find a way, right? Right now, the destination is A. You have you get the white gold Daytona and you keep your Panda, or B, you get the white gold Daytona and you get the Patek. A or B?
He raises a good point. The Patek
There's no C.
Watch.
A or B?
Patek is a better watch, but right now.
Right now.
I'm not talking. Okay, so I'm talking about. It doesn't have to be right now. I'm talking about in 6 months. I'm talking about in 4 months. Because here, you can't just look at the next turn. You have to look at the down the road.
What I'm worried about. Yeah. What I'm worried about, Sean, is that okay? Because there's quite a conundrum here. There's a conundrum. Okay, the Daytona. I don't know where the price is gonna go, but there's high chance I'll be able to pick it up at retail. And I don't know where it's going to go.
You're missing my point. My point you're missing. I'm not saying don't get the date. I just told you. I think the white gold Daytona that you have on display, what is the MSRP? 42? What's the price? 42, right? If you get it at retail, you should get it. I'm not telling you not to get it. My question to you is, as far as down the road, sometime near future, maybe end of the year, is it going to be the white gold Daytona you're showing and your Panda Daytona, the two, or would you go for the white gold Daytona and eventually the Patek? Which one of the two would make you happier?
I think the Daytona. Right now, the
You're
Daytona.
missing the point. The two Daytonas.
Yeah. The two
I'm not
Daytona.
talking about the
Yeah.
two Daytonas.
Yeah.
So a year from now, if this is October and you've done
Yeah.
very well in 2023, you'll
Yeah.
be happier with the two Daytonas than you would be with the white gold Daytona and the Patek.
Yeah, because the Patek, the Patek is like, that's my Grail. That's my end of the collecting. I feel it's like the end of the collecting journey for me.
How much of
Okay.
it too, though, is how it's like the story of your Daytona? Like it hurts to get rid of that, no matter what you're getting. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a great question.
Can't
If
get
you
rid
had
of, I cannot sell the steel Daytona. Under
Okay.
no circumstance.
Okay, so that's okay. That makes it clear, because
Yeah.
the next question for me, I would pose a different question. I would say, if you have all three of them in your collection
Yes.
and you have to get rid of one, which one would you get rid of?
Ah.
I think it'd be the white gold Daytona.
No. Actually,
It's the Patek.
I wouldn't like. I have to go about. This is why it's so difficult for me, because I will have to go about this in such a way that, in fact, if I had these three watches and I had any other watches, I would be getting rid of other watches. Because
No, okay.
these,
So you have these three
yeah,
watches. You only the only watch you can get rid of is one of the three. Which one of these three would you get rid of?
It's hard.
This is reverse. This is like we are reversing the process.
it would have to
so
be
you
the
can
white
come
gold
to,
Daytona. If I had already them,
Really?
yeah,
Really, you wouldn't. It wouldn't. So put the price aside. Forget
Yeah.
the price. Forget about affordability. What you can afford now and all that.
yeah,
Put the price point aside. You had the
Yeah.
Daytona, the two Daytonas, and you had the 5170. If somebody put a gun in your head and they said, here, you're in a train and you have to open the window and you have to toss one of these out, you would toss the white gold. I mean, white gold Daytona.
Yeah.
If the Patek had a brown strap,
Wow.
yeah, the Daytona's gone.
Yeah, but
Huh?
Sean, it's because they have sentimental.
That I get. Okay, that's the thing. Yeah, because there has to be something other. Okay, I get it. If there's a sentimental value, I'm all for it. I'm all for
I'm
it. Even
surprised.
throw away the Patek and the white gold and hold on to the Panda if there's sentimental value to it. You can't replace that. You can never buy sentimental value back. It's priceless.
Tim,
Yeah.
do you want me to leave? Jesus.
Well, Truffle said to remove the photo because of whatever the.
Look,
No,
you
I
know
don't want
what?
to leave. It's just, I
Diego.
mean, I'm just saying. I'm just remove.
Diego, are you
Truffle
gonna
said
let
remove the
Truffle
photo,
with
so I
you?
just removed the photo. So Truffle was
I know.
really upset. Truffle was
I'm
really upset.
surprised. I'm surprised that's the Daytona you liked. The black
Out
dial.
of this one,
I'm
the black
very
dial.
surprised.
I mean, this
like
is
it
like
too.
a perfect, in my opinion, this is the perfect Daytona. When I think,
It is.
Daytona,
It
in my
is.
opinion, that's the perfect iteration based on my already experience with the Daytona and owning a Daytona. Shut the fuck up, Marcelo. I look at this and it's a culmination of everything. Now, unfortunately, this Daytona that I own, it's not unfortunate. Look, I got the steel one. It's almost like, hey, the same with my Submariner 40 with the date. I wish I got the no date, blah blah blah. Okay, it's fine. Move on. I'm gonna keep it though, because for me the sentimental value
Yeah, I'm with
trumps
you.
any secondary
with you.
value or anything like that. So I want this Daytona because I see it as absolutely perfect. I actually, I don't
I
think you can
agree.
get any better than this. Like,
I
even if you put a
agree with
flyback
you.
chronograph, I wouldn't give a fuck. I think this is
I agree with you 100%. And I tell you,
Yeah.
if Rolex, if James Bond would have Rolex back on, this would be the watch that James Bond should be wearing with his tuxedo, or with it, out there banging around, kicking ass, the bad
I
guy.
think he would have
This
the
is a James
Falcon
one.
Yachtmaster.
What's
By
that?
the way, I don't agree with you guys, and I'm going to tell you why.
Yeah, yeah.
This
Because
is
you have a
this,
Platona, that's why.
no. This Daytona figuration exactly from a distance, it looked like the Breitling
Omega?
chronomat that used to be
No.
up to
No.
yeah.
Does the
Look at it.
ceramic
Look at it.
No.
It's a
Marcelo,
very
Tim,
I
similar
respect
face.
what you say, but I have
does
to
the Oyster
disagree with
Flex
you on
version
that.
have ceramic bezel?
What's that?
Does the Oyster Flex version of this Daytona have a ceramic bezel?
It does. It does.
How does that look? I'm
Two-
surprised you're
I'll
not going
show
for
you,
Oyster
but
Flex.
Tim, I'm going to send you a picture.
It's so much cheaper.
I got it. I got it.
I'm going to send the team a picture. You're going to understand.
I do it like
Why
this.
would I? The only thing is, if I'd rather have a white gold bezel on this watch than the ceramic bezel, quite frankly.
Yes, I prefer. I prefer. I wanted. This is what I was saying when people were asking for predictions, like, "Oh, what do you predict for Daytona?" I said I wish they go back to the steel bezel the way it was here. But this is the closest. Like this steel ceramic bezel is good. It's amazing. It looks freaking baller, but it's not what's perfect for me. I like.
And
Let me show you.
I'm going to ask you. I'm going to ask you another question.
Yeah.
If this watch in white gold was, if you had this watch in stainless steel with
Yeah.
the stainless steel bezel
Stainless
versus
steel wood. Yeah.
versus a stainless steel with the ceramic dial with a
I would take
black
with
dial,
steel bezel.
which one would
Steel
you take?
bezel. Steel
I would
bezel.
take the steel bezel all day
Yeah.
long.
Yeah.
All day long.
Yep. I really, really like that steel bezel look. I like. This is why I like my Explorer too, because it's got the steel bezel. This is why I've got. I love the non-rotating steel bezel. I love my Explorer. I want the Explorer One again, steel bezel. I'm not a fan of the ceramic. Yeah, it's like
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful
it's
watch. The ceramic bezel.
beautiful,
It is
but it's not
beautiful. Yeah.
practical.
Yeah.
I want to wear these watches to do some amazing. I know I've been saying I'm going to be doing all this amazing shit. I haven't been doing it yet, but I'm planning, and in my planning
I'm going
phase,
to give you one more. I'm going to give you one more excuse why. One more reason why I think the metal bezel is better.
yeah.
You can wear the metal bezel, the one on the right,
Mhm.
even if the other one had a bracelet on it. The one on the right, you can dress it up.
Yes,
It's just more
dress it up.
versatile.
You can dress it down. You can really dress it down. You can.
Yeah.
I love what I like the most about this white gold Daytona is that this would be my hiking watch actually. Like if I can get this, that's the watch that I would choose to do all my stuff with actually.
Yeah.
Because I feel like this watch will take a beating. It will be scratched, dinged to shit, but I want that. I want that to happen to my watch. Obviously, I'll wear one and the other one. I'll wear both for different things. But I will not be afraid to wear this.
Tim,
To
check your WhatsApp. Share the picture. You guys going to understand.
what is this? Where'd this come from? Is this new?
Yeah,
Hey,
this is a. You look
just
how
really
similar.
quickly here. We got Silky Johnson with the $5 super chat. Hard times make hard men. Hard men make easy times. Easy times make soft man. Soft men make hard times. Cut me in for the spirited political debate. Oh, Tim Wright on politics. Oh, actually, it makes actually I like how it sounds. Tim Wright on politics. It makes it sound like I'm right. Actually, that was something that I was told. I was criticized. Like Higgins said that Tim Wright. His name is Wright because he's always right about everything. But it's right, like writing, because I'm writing. I'm telling stories. We're sharing our stories. It's that, and it's not that I'm right. But actually, you know what? I like how it sounds. I actually need to go create the channel to reserve the name.
Tim, put the picture I send you. You go,
Okay, Marcelo, what is this picture?
you see? You
No,
see?
I don't know what. Yeah, I see it. I see it. Breitling is
No.
Oh
trying to
shit.
copy. Yeah,
Oh
Now you
my
Breitling.
see?
god. Oh my god.
That's
Now,
bad.
now if you put it in the wrapper, it even look, and if you put it in the wrapper, it even look more closer to the Rolex.
They're desperate.
Guys, he's right.
There's brands that are leaders, and then there are
Sean,
followers.
thank you.
Breitling is clearly a
You're right.
follower.
I mean, obviously, the one on the right, Rolex, has, it's so much nicer, especially with the dials. You got the sundial effect and the sub dials and all that. But
Mhm.
you're from a distance.
Yeah.
You know what? If a guy if somebody from distance thinks it's a Breitling, that means they know it's a Breitling. But then overall, we'll tell them it's not a Breitling; it's a Rolex Daytona. Um, but anyways, it's you're right. It is very similar, but that would not be a reason why I wouldn't get it. The thing looks. I'll hear if this Rolex is a sexy Daytona. This
Mm,
Daytona is a sexy Daytona. I mean, there's nothing about it. It's not fancy. It is not what do you call it? Out there. It's just it's not a flex. It's just a sexy Daytona. It's not blue. I love the blue dial,
yeah,
by the way. It's none of those. It's just a really,
it's just
really cool Daytona. It's a cool
clean watch.
Daytona. Hundred
It's just a
percent.
clean watch. Like
Yeah.
I like this over like rose gold or the yellow gold because I'm getting it for because I think it's like it's still gold. It's still precious metal, which
Tim,
makes it a lot more special than
Tim, forgetting about retail value and
yeah.
or what not retail value. What you could resell this. I would take this over a John Mayer. It's so much more practical than a John Mayer. In
Wow.
the long
Yeah.
term, I don't think you're gonna get sick of this.
No. I think this would be my daily driver. I could wear this literally anywhere, and no one will know what this is. Especially after I put a lot of wear and tear on it, after it's beat up a little bit. Once the polishing kind of fades because of the
Yeah.
scratching, I can wear this to I can wear it to Somalia if I wanted to.
Do-
No way anyone would know that this watch worth anything.
Of
exactly,
course, somebody
because
might
it's
say this
stealth.
is a nice Breitling.
It's a stealth watch. Now some people that they think the white or the pink gold because it looks like a gold. That's what they're not gonna like this watch, which is fine. But this is stealth. By the way, real quick, I don't know if I told you. Do you remember I had a corporate meetings in February that were like 3 days,
Mhm.
ding to dong. We had Zoom calls, national Zoom calls, and I told you I think our president was wearing some cool watches,
Oh
and I
yeah.
think he had a 50 Fathoms, right? Did I tell you
Ooh.
that?
Yes.
Okay, so he was in town last week, and he ended up stopping by, and we were chatting, and he was wearing it. So I said, "Hey, so and so, that's a 50 Fathom." He goes, "You know what it is?" I said, yeah. And this guy's a collector. He's got everything. He's got Rolexes. We were chatting, and what he's got. He's got IWCs, the
Yeah.
Big Pilot, all this stuff. He's got bright. He likes sports watches. He says this is my favorite watch of all. He says it keeps better time than my Rolexes. He says it's stealth. It's just the way it has a feel of quality, and that's of all the watches that he has.
Yeah.
He says the 50 Fathoms is his favorite watch.
I mean, in a technological way, 50 Fathoms is superior. I don't know if it wears if he has big wrists, it could be much better for him because some of the subs they wear a little bit small.
Tim,
50
Tim,
Fathoms
you
is like
genius. Look what you did
45.
in the image.
Yeah,
You
there you
have
go.
Zenith,
There you
you
go.
have
Zenith.
Breitling. Oh man.
Yeah, they're all copying each other. But a 50 fat,
Jesus.
Jimmy the Glock in LA brought his 50 Fathoms, and he explained like he loves it because he sees Submariners all the time. 50 Fathoms, it's much more rare and it's quality.
Yeah.
quality head and movement. They're really, really good movements. I love their chronographs, and they just released the tiny little 36 mil chronograph, which I think is going to make a perfect watch, like a actual sports watch for a woman. Like if a woman wants not a lady watch, she wants a proper watch that kind of fits smaller wrist. Oh, it's also good for people like Diego or Rolex who have naturally smaller, girlyish wrists.
Yeah. So here, if I were in the marketing department
Nice.
for Blancpain, my tagline for their watch would be, and here, they're probably lucky I'm not, because they would probably bankrupt them. But I would put down their tagline should be quality endures time.
Yes, I
Right?
like that. Yeah, quality and
Because their watches, they don't watches hold time,
yeah.
tell time. Quality endures time.
I haven't finished watching all the. I know they had 75th anniversary of the 50 Fathoms, but I'm not sure what was the third release in that lineup. Hey, Rolex!
I came on here because I just heard the insult to me and Diego about our small wrist, Tim.
Oh, yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what?
Tim.
Yeah, Tim.
Hey, if I want, I know how to get
Diego.
Rolex on the stream now. I figured it out. Just
Diego,
make a
isn't
joke
it
of
funny
his
coming
wrist.
from
Boom,
Tim?
you got it.
Isn't it funny coming from Tim, who wears lifts in his shoes? Tim walks around with heels, guys.
I mean, it's like a fat guy making fun of your small waist, right?
Exactly.
You just don't say. You just don't say. There's no response.
Come on, Tim.
You just sit there and say,
guys, Tim walks around in high heels,
arm
guys.
wrestling contest between Rolex.
Did you see this, Rolex?
Oh no, I didn't, but this is hilarious.
Matheson is going to make a killing on this.
Oh my god! Live on the Tim Wright pay-per-view channel.
This is great.
This
is great.
Oh my
poster.
god!
This is
going to be plastered all over Las Vegas. People are going to be funneling in.
No, do you know, Timmy? Do you know what we should do? Do you know what we should do? Do you know what we should do?
That's so
Timmy, suggestion.
Yeah.
Do you know what we should do? We should make T-shirts for all of us.
Yes.
With this
Team
image
Rolex.
on it.
Hashtag Team Rolex.
And you could
people
be
can
Team
choose
Rolex,
sides.
or you can you can, yes.
I'll make two colors. There's a Team
Exactly.
Rolex T-shirt and there's a Team Diego T-shirt.
Yeah.
Okay?
Rolex has a cauliflower.
People can get one that the side that they believe.
You should change the image where one of them is wearing maybe red and the other one wears blue.
Yes.
And then you wear the color shirt that matches that image.
Yes.
For your side
kind of guy.
Okay,
I'm not even slightly nervous, but I'm excited. Let's see what happens.
Hey, you got your Rolex. You got your room. I saw.
Oh no, I'm gonna get it this week. I just wanted to make sure where everyone was staying.
Which tower are you going to be? Which tower are you guys going to be?
I'm not sure. I'm just going to stay where everyone's at. If they're at the Caesars, I'm going to be at the Caesars.
No, the Caesars has 5 towers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to connect with Air King Bend, and I'm going to get all the deets.
We get like 4 people in the room, split it.
So can I recommend something? Get I think it's Augustus, which has the guaranteed view of the Bellagio fountains. It's pretty cool, and it's I think it's like from Julius is or the Forum is, I think, is the one that's the furthest away. The Augustus, I think, it's probably about maybe $150 to $200 more, but you get a guaranteed view of the Strip and the Bellagio fountain. So
we'll take a view of the dumpster.
And it's a bigger room. It's a 600 square I don't know, square meters or square feet, not meters, square feet room versus 400, and then some of them are 500 something. So it's a bigger room. It's
actually, I like
more.
the Bellagio.
Yeah.
The Bellagio. So you guys want to stay at the Bellagio? Some people want to stay at the Bellagio.
No, I want to stay where everyone's
staying at Caesars. Bellagio is quite a bit more expensive, actually. I checked too. They're like, their base room is like $200 or $300 more than the base room at Caesars per night.
Yeah.
Damn.
Might as well stay at Caesars.
Stay at
We're not
Caesars,
going to
stay at
spend.
Caesars.
We're not going to spend time in the room anyways that much. Whatever room
No,
we
no,
get.
no, it's waste.
Yeah,
It's waste
Exactly.
money.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
why I'm gonna be getting the cheapest one
Yeah.
that I can find.
That's what I'm doing. Tim, we could split a room if you want. Just as long, like
You want to split? Okay, you want to split with me?
yeah,
I'll-
let's just get a room.
Okay.
I don't care.
I'll
sleep
get the
on
room.
floor.
I'll get the room.
Yeah.
When I'm back from Watches and Wonders, I'll get the room. Okay.
Get the
Lolex,
cheapest
are you
room.
driving yourself, or are you going to be riding? I don't know if we have any. Are you going to be riding with us, or are you going to be driving?
I was just gonna ask you about that because Air King
Yes.
Ben and me were talking today, and you guys are
Okay.
driving into Vegas, right?
Right. Listen. If I bring an X7,
Oh.
it's a 7-passenger. If I bring a 7 Series, it's going to be a 5-passenger. Maybe we can squeeze 6 people in there. But by the way, Lolex,
Maybe
you still
Lolex
have your.
want to drive there in his Porsche.
I'm not driving. Don't sign me up for this shit. Either I'm rolling with you guys or I'm flying in.
By the way, Lolex,
Yeah.
I got on Saturday. I got myself a Porsche.
I saw. Wait, hold on. I saw your
Whoa.
Instagram. I wanted to ask you about that.
What
did you get?
Fuck.
The very you know, to me, engines are everything, right? That's
Right.
why I have my E86, the E39. The very last normally aspirated Boxster engine Porsche. So you tell me which model it is. You're a Porsche guy.
Boxster?
Low miles, low miles.
But Sean, it's for you or for you to
For me.
sell?
No, for me. I bought it for myself.
Sean, is that the fried egg Boxster with the longer headlights?
So it's a 991.
Okay.
0.1, because 991.2s, they went from 3.8 liter, normally aspirated, they went to 3 liter turbo. So they don't have the same, they're great cars, but they don't have the same noise as the 3.8, normally aspirated. It's a 991. It's a C2S Cabriolet, black, with PDK, which is the way to go. I'm a manual guy. My other cars are manual. But on this car, you get the PDK. Low miles. It had 29,000 miles on it. So.
Okay, so it's a Boxster.
No, it's not a Boxster. It's a 911. It's a 911, 991, 911.
Holy shit! I'm trying to bring up your Instagram. It's hard to find.
Let's put a picture of something similar.
It's a 991
trying.
C2S Cabriolet.
Body of the.
You have an image on your Instagram, right?
Just the interior.
Oh, the interior.
I matched
So,
the.
say it again. Say it
Porsche
again. 991.
0.1
0.1
C2S Cabriolet, black on black. And it's got Rolex. It's got the chrono package.
I was just gonna say, the 991.
Is it like one of these?
My favorite body of the 911.
That's it.
That's my favorite body of the 911.
And as far as the Cabriolet, this was the first models where the Cabriolet it doesn't have that hump in the back. It looks like a coupe. Because I love the coupe. I never liked the Cabriolet except the 991 because the way the Cabriolet goes down to where the engine is, it just looks like a coupe.
Wow.
But by the way, 911s never did the hard, let's say convertible, a hard case,
top,
right?
No, it's not a hard top. It's a soft top. This is the body style, but it's a cabriolet. It's a cabriolet that and again the 991s have a cool, it looks good.
You have it as convertible like this?
It's a convertible. It's a convertible 991.
Oh wow!
It's a convertible with a hard cover.
That's it. Those are the wheels. Actually, those are the wheels on it too.
You're missing the best part, which is the rear. So the tail lights in the back body.
Exactly.
So it's perfect. I think it's perfect.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, look at that.
That's it. That's the car. That's exactly the car.
It's the best.
No, hold on. This is not
wheels.
Wait a second. These are not. This is not the S. This is regular one.
You got
because you don't have the because it's supposed to have quad tailpipes.
Oh my God! You got the S, Sean.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Are you driving this to Vegas, or are you taking the X7?
I had passengers. This thing.
Unfortunate.
By the way, Sean, a convertible car, like let's say expensive cars like a Porsche and so on, if you play a lot, does they run out? I mean, do you need to maintain the roof?
Say that again.
Does the roof need to be maintenance
Maintenance on the
every
roof?
couple of years?
I have no idea. I've never had a convertible long term, but I can tell you this: this guy. I mean, the thing looks like brand new. The top, everything, even the headlights. Which I had him remove the headlight at my shop to make sure that the date on the headlights matched the year. It wasn't. Because I had them measure the paint, everything is correct on every panel.
You
it
went
looks
to
original.
it's like you bought a watch and you took it to a service person to open
the
case back and make sure everything matched.
And the headlights were just like perfect. And so I'm like, did they replace it? So I had them remove the headlights, look at the dates, and it matches the year that the car was made. So this thing was garage.
Yeah, Sean took the Porsche to the RSC.
He took it to a watchmaker who took it apart, took out the movement, checked the dial so that the dial is original. The dial, the bracelet, everything matches up. It's all original. Yeah.
Exactly.
Nice. Strap the family to the roof. Oh yeah. Man, that's why it's too bad you can't bring this thing because we got 7 people to take to
figure that out.
Vegas. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. Hey, Mental Jock.
Morning, gents.
Hey, buddy.
Mental Jock, how are you, my friend?
I'm good. You, Sean?
Awesome, man.
Beautiful.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm great. Fantastic.
Man, you guys
cool.
Mental Jock has been killing it on the community.
Can I ask?
Really?
Can I ask you a question? I saw OC's story today. Can we get a for you?
Oh yeah. Hold on. Yes.
Hey, Sean,
you forgot the Speedy. You should put a Speedy there as well.
See if you can guess what this car is, Sean. I might go get this.
Hold on, I can hardly see it.
Oh, come on.
What happened?
What is that? A Model T?
An engine.
No, I'll send you a picture.
What happened? Well, whose audio was that? You would think I thought it was Marcelo, but it wasn't Marcelo.
That was me.
What the hell did you do, Diego? You fell down the stairs?
No,
that was the sound of an engine.
He's right. He's
Oh my God, that's a Stingray! Yeah. I love it. Oh my God!
I might be going to New Mexico to get this soon.
Oh my God, that's beautiful. Yeah. That's a gorgeous. What is that? A 69?
72. I got to get inspections done first before I fly out there.
That's gorgeous, man. That's gorgeous.
Are you going to do a PPI before you buy it, or how are you going to do it?
Yeah, I've got local guys already looking at it and giving me quotes on all the issues, but let's look at this OC Instagram.
Let's check this out. Well, let's start with the pre-drama. Inspiration. OC's really convinced himself to love the new 1908.
I like it.
It's nice, right?
Nice.
Like I said, between this, a JLC, an IWC, and gold, I'm picking this.
Of course. It's like a modern take on a bubble back. I think it looks cool. I would buy one.
It is a modern.
You can't get into Patek at retail in this price point.
Which one is this? Where you guys?
The 1908, the new release.
Oh wow! Oh, it's got observatory head.
Yes. It's just like Lyrique. They're stealing your guys' ideas.
This is beautiful.
Sean, you might have to pick this up. You haven't
that
seen
right.
this? Oh, you're missing out,
man. I'm waiting for 6119, brother. So
wow, look, let me show you this thing. Look, this is the new 1908. This is what's a brand new line from
nicely done.
Look at
nicely done.
The point clasp and look at the back.
Wow. Oh
So
my god, that
they're-
is gorgeous.
oh my god.
Why
It's
would they
This is
put a
really nice.
deployant? Why would they put a deployant buckle on that? Why not just
I
go
don't know.
with a tang
With the
buckle?
pin? More money. It's more expensive. They can charge more money.
I know, but but
I know.
the case is beautiful. Give me a side shot again. Can you rewind
Yeah.
that thing?
Look.
Side shot.
Didn't
Oh,
they
look
have-
at that.
That is.
Oh
Did
my
they have a
god,
patent on
is
that
gorgeous.
deployant recently?
They do,
Oh.
but they did it a little bit differently.
That's thin. That's
Yes,
thin.
it's 9 millimeters thin.
Nicely done. Very classic. It's a
Thin.
Rolex, but it's a Rolex, but it could be something that Vacheron or Patek could have put out.
Exactly. It could be like
Yeah.
this is they completely scrap. So the Cellini line is no. It's
And
like
it's an automatic. And it's an automatic, and it's that thin.
yeah. So
How's the
automatic
movement? Can you get a
7140. Here's the movement. Here's the image of the movement. Look how thin that is.
guys for the Rolex fanboys?
Yeah.
Get into dress watches, man. I'm telling you, this is beautiful. You guys that didn't want to get dress watches because you're Rolex fans, here's the reason. There's no reason why you shouldn't get into this stuff. This is beautiful.
Let me
It's
tell
like
you
a
something. If they have
Rolex
this,
fanboy can also be
would do
high horology connoisseur now.
look at
This
that.
is really nice. This is really nice.
There's some nice finishing here as well.
Guys,
Customization on what's it called? Oh, it's got like a silicone
Beautiful.
hairspring here.
Tim,
Look-
let me ask you something.
Whoa.
Team,
Look-
let me ask you something. If they offer
Silox.
this in stainless steel on a pin buckle with
Yes,
$8,000,
yes, yes,
would you buy
yes,
it?
yes, yes.
Of course.
I'd buy it too. Stainless steel with a pin buckle that would bring it down under 10,000. I would 100% add this.
I want it in gold like this with the gold rotor.
So here's to the Rolex fans. You can get off the highway of sports watches and get onto something new with
Yes.
different scenery and still be true to Rolex.
Yes. This
I
is
mean, this is really nice.
I'd rather buy this than 2 Datejusts for spin history.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
So what color? What other colors did they have?
so there's 4 color combinations. Okay, there's white gold, there's yellow gold with white dial, white gold with white dial, yellow gold with black dial, and white gold with black dial. So it's like 2, and then they're mixed matched.
Oh, I like the black on the black and the black dial
Thank
with
you.
gold. That's
I like
nice.
That's the one. That's the one everybody wants. You
would get that
chose the winner. That's the one. OC
That's
is going.
really nice. Oh, look at that observatory hand just pop on the black dial. I mean,
It's insane. I know, right?
do you know of another observatory a watch with observatory hand that's on black dial? I can't recall.
No.
And that's a beautiful proportion observatory, because here I have to say on Lurique, the observatory hand is just a little bit too big. All right,
Really?
This thing is reproportioned right. It's just a little bit bigger, not a little bit, quite a bit more, but not too much bigger than this could be almost like a brigade, between an observatory and a brigade hand.
I think the way they did it is that the hour hand just one micron touches the hour markers, and then the minute hand goes right beyond the hour marker to the minute track.
What's the script that's on top of the seconds?
So on top of
sub-dial?
seconds,
What does it say?
around that it says superlative chronometer,
Beautifully done.
which is what Rolex always does. And we were like, when we first saw it, we're like,
Could
they
they?
could've
Yeah,
figured
we're
it
like
out.
they could have just left that off.
Yeah.
But then we saw this.
Diego, I mean, look at how the logs are so elegant.
I like the side profile of the case the most.
Oh, I love it. It's beautiful.
So
It's smooth.
That's what I
It's-
like,
Yeah.
because
So
it still
they
has the
nailed
Rolex Oyster case, but it's elegant. It's refined.
I can tell you this. I would take this over a Vacheron Constantin any day.
Wow.
Tim,
Just the looks.
Tim,
Wow.
Here, I'm a
Tim,
Patek fanboy, so I don't know if I would. And I know what's the price point, by the way, on this.
Oh, I would love Sean's
guess?
impressions on the new Calatravas, by the way.
What new Calatrava? What?
Oh yeah. We'll show you the new Patek Calatravas.
by
Oh,
the way, Tim, I share with you more 2 pictures to match your.
We already passed that. So
I know.
too late,
But,
Marcel. You're too late. You should have sent them earlier.
It's
But
okay.
it's okay. I'm not going back.
But you have them.
I'll have them. Maybe I'll use them in the future. So thank you for sending me. By the way, so this one, a lot of people say that it is a Rolex way to kind of it's like
what is? Oh, that's the what's that? Rishepi, I think. Is that what it? Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, Rishepi, and it's like Rolex kind of, it's a cheaper version of Rishepi.
The lugs are not like that. I'll actually like the lugs on the Rolex better than this.
Wow.
Take a look at the lugs on the Rolex.
I actually like this a lot.
I love this watch, but look at the lugs on the Rolex.
When the way they thinned it out. So we looked at the old Cellini, and the old Cellini was like 11 millimeters thick, and this is 9, and it's
automatic.
Straight.
It's an automatic. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's automatic. It's straight. It's got beautiful open case back. And actually, we were looking at the images of the movement and the finish. It's stunning. Like, it's actually really stunning.
Is there any real-time videos from Watches and Wonders yet?
Yeah. Actually, I think here. Wait, is that no? Not in this article. I think I have to go to
I
monitor.
like the green inside the strap as well. That's the nice touch.
Show you guys. Let me just.
But the profile's lovely. The lugs
There's
are
so
nice.
many new watches. Oh, it's Jesus. Second.
Call me
I'm
crazy.
so glad
I like the new
Rolex.
Oyster Perpetual.
You
I
know
like
what?
the Dippin' Dots. I might buy one.
Really? The
No, I'm kidding.
Dippin'
If
Dots
they
is
offered
pretty
me one, I
nice.
would
Oh,
get it.
here we go.
Yeah.
Watch this.
They offered it to me.
It's the black dial with what? Look at the movement. Oh,
Yeah.
I mean,
Nice.
and it has a very special Rolex finish to the movement. So what you'll notice between each Coque de Genève, there's a broad line that just pops in the sunlight. It catches it at a different angle. These broad, thick lines between all the Coque de Genève. It's called Rolex Coque de Genève.
Here, I have to tell you this though. The finishing, obviously. How much is this thing, by the way?
22,000.
Yeah. Okay. So for the extra 9 or 10 grand, you get a lot better finish on a Patek. But this is great finishing.
How thin?
But these things are not chamfered. It's they you can tell it's not at the same level. But they've done such a great job.
Go back to that dial, Tim. Is it a little matte?
Oh, that's nice.
It's matte. It's a matte black.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
No, that is beautiful. That's beautiful.
Yeah. That's right. The movement, the edges are not chamfered. So it's a machine finish, but it's a really elegant machine finish.
Hey, can you imagine? I can just imagine wearing this versus that Panerai rose gold I had with the shot.
Yeah.
Can you put that up for I don't know if Diego saw it or the rest or the mental jog saw it with the with the steering wheel. Just imagine this next to that next to that emblem. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. Does this mean that Rolex now they're going to start working on more complicated watches? And
hopefully so. I'd like to see a triple date from them or a perpetual.
Yeah, I'm with you 100%.
They might return the perpetual calendar that they used to have back in the 50s on the Cellini line this time.
Damn, this is
nice.
And what is this? Is this a 38?
40.
I think. Oh, is that 40?
39.
39. Oh, is it 39? I was going to guess 39. Yeah.
It's
basically, they're going after 6119, guys. This is a 69-119. When they made this, I think they had 6119 on the wall as their target.
Yeah.
That looks
so how are you guys going to call this? A cheap Calatrava? I mean, what is
No, it's not a cheap Calatrava. This is just Rolex's definition of a classic time only watch,
This is their
and they got the DNA of
re-entry into
Rolex. They
Trustmark.
got the DNA of Rolex and Marcello. When they've got the way they've done the finishing on the movement, and then with the what do you call it, the crystal sapphire case back and the hands, they're trying to get into the classic Swiss watchmaking, but still keeping their DNA as a Rolex. So and again, if
waterproof,
what
robust.
even whether obviously if you're a watch fan, this would be great. But if you're a Rolex fan, hey, this is cause to celebrate. Seriously, I mean, because they're giving you one more layer of watches that now you can enjoy if you're a Rolex only watch fan.
Yeah,
The
This is great.
lug is very small too.
It is.
This
That's what I like about it.
very wearable.
Diego, that's what I like about it. It's a very clean design. Very clean design.
You need to see this in person. It seems it's green under the leather. You know?
Oh,
It's not that-
the back side of the strap is green. It's Rolex green on the back of the strap. It's like, let's see if I can show you here.
Do they do this in all the straps
On all the straps? Yeah, black and it's black. No, so there's the two colors for the strap. The white dial comes with the brown strap, and the black dial comes with a black strap.
But also with green underneath.
They both have green underneath. So, sorry, Rob Morrison, thank you so much for your $5 super chat. Pontifi hands common on the 40s Omegas and few Rolexes.
Yeah.
Is he saying these are like the observatory hands are the Pontifi hands? By the way,
that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Maybe it's the observatory hand, the main hand. Yeah. Yeah.
What is that one?
That's
your
Panerai.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's the rose gold pan.
Yeah, that's the one. Did you, Diego? Did you see that shot in the car next on the steering wheel on my Instagram?
I think I did. I saw it like a few days ago, right?
Yeah. Tried to pick up on the gold emblems.
By the way, here's the Lyrique for comparison. Actually, it's really nice. I like how it goes. The observatory goes over the logo and kind of. And it almost like enlarges it. I know it doesn't have a loop, but it like makes you focus on it.
This white dial is emile, right?
Enamel.
Yes, it is.
And by the way, Agenor is making some moves.
Yeah.
You know, they're being like they're doing some kind of partnership thing.
So you know what's the Lyrique number 2, right? Or
I haven't seen any. I haven't seen anything. I was just told that it was gonna be GMT or what was it? Some kind of
it's gonna be a rose turned guilloche dial.
Oh, okay.
Rose engine turned guilloche dial.
Hey, Jonathan Smith wants to know what watch I'm taking with me to Watches and Wonders. I'm gonna be bringing the Daytona.
The shitty old Daytona.
The shitty old bullshit Daytona.
Hey, can we show Sean the new Calatravas and we'll stay silent? I want to see his response.
Moser bought.
Yeah, I want to see that for sure. I want to see that.
Moser bought a Geneva. What am I bringing?
What?
Up? Yeah, Moser bought a Geneva.
I had no idea. I know they had some issues financially. They were struggling, but that's good. That's good. I hope they let them be and let Nicholas still run it. I'm sure they'll do that.
By the way, we just hit 100 votes on which one I should go for, the 5170 or the white gold Daytona. The poll is 38% said Patek, and 62% said white gold Daytona. And I kind of agree. I kind of agree with that because I feel like I still have time to get the Patek. Patek is discontinued watch. I've been watching it for the past like 5 years. It hasn't gone up a lot in price. It has gone up a little bit, but it's not like I don't think it's going to explode from 50,000 to 100,000, because right now the watches that are trending are kind of steel sports. This we're still on that steel sports blue dial. Ingenieur, sorry, Ingenieur was just released. It's been really hyped up. You see what watches are coming. Dress watches, yes, the Rolex bringing out the 1908. This could be a beginning where, I mean, look, but it could be, okay? It could be a beginning where people start to be interested in dress watches again. So there is a possibility that Rolex might be able to flip the trend with this, but I mean that's easier said than done. So I think I still have a little bit of time to get the Patek, but the Daytona, if I can get it at retail, I feel like that would be a really safe buy right now.
Tim, can I make two statements, if possible, predictions? If you get that Rolex, I think this year's the Vegas get together, I think that will be watch of the year. If you get that. The other thing is this Rolex that you were just showing, the dress watch, and I forgot it, is 1908. With the,
1908.
especially with the
You
black
know why it's
dial.
called the 1908?
Why?
That's when the Rolex name was
Oh,
Pant.
oh, I see. That makes sense. I would. So that tells you that they have plans for the future of this watch, guys.
Yes.
They're gonna
It's not,
develop this watch. If they
I
if
feel
they gave that name, that 1908 name to this watch, that means they got plans. And look at that dial. Listen, this is a watch that some folks like. You know how Buckley has that picture on his avatar. That's with the talks and the cigar, or somebody like Diego in a boardroom. This is the watch for you
yeah.
guys. You guys need to
Okay,
add this to your collection. You
Sean,
need to add
This
this
is
to your
not a watch
collection.
for you, Marcelo. Stop it. You're over there mixing salad with your greasy hands. Don't even this is not a conversation. You should not
I
even
know.
be involved in this.
But do you guys believe it's going to be available in the shelf in few months? No.
Good question.
But why not? I mean, even if it's not after a while, how many people are gonna buy it? How many people get this watch? Okay, initially maybe I think the people that have great taste, they get it. After a while, I think it will be available, if
I
You
not
know
think
right
it'll
what
be
off the bat.
though?
available. It'll
You
be
know
available
what?
because you get the Rolex people. People don't know watches, just still want to get the, I don't
This
know,
Yeah.
this might suffer
Rolex watch.
from what's the wait time on a Calatrava? Typically like 6 months.
On the Calatrava?
Yeah.
Well, right now the 6119 is longer than that. At least for me,
I
because I'm,
think
I don't have the relationship like what's
I
his name
think
does.
I think this watch may suffer from the same thing because people want to have a big, they want the Daytonas, they want the GMTs. They might see this as a watch where they can skip the people that bought a Datejust in the list.
Yeah.
Like, look, I'm a watch enthusiast. I'm buying a dress watch that normally would be unwanted. I
Yeah.
think these are going to fly off the shelves. A, I mean,
Could
they're
be.
beautiful. But B, I think prospective buyers of the sports models see this as a stepping stone. It
Yeah.
differentiates them. Like even OC was saying, if I buy this 1908, I'm going to buy it, but I want this next. Like,
Diego, do you see this over retail?
No,
um,
well,
I
maybe, I
think
don't know,
so.
but
I do.
you think
Maybe
so?
not a crazy
Oh,
amount, but I see it initially. Yeah.
Uh, Diego, do you know? Here, I would say this watch, the way it looks, it's such a. I'm talking about aesthetically, and as far as the design, not because of the segment that would be buying this, but as far as the design and the look and the way it's executed, it's a very mature watch. It's not a watch that they rushed into it and they said, okay, let's just plug in the hole. This is a very well designed, executed watch. It's very well
Yeah.
balanced. Even the bezel, the bezel, it's not overly done. It's very modest. It's very
you know,
discreet. It replaces the Côte de Paris of the 6119. It's a little bit more subdued than the Côte de Paris of the 6119, but it's got enough that just gives that extra depth to it. and it's a very elegant, but again, it's a very mature and understated, which adds to its elegance. I think it's a great watch.
This is
They
a
nailed it.
man watch. A man watch. It's a
No, it
man
is.
watch.
Oh wow.
Buckley, good evening, all. Just getting in from a fantastic event with Ryan Singer, valued member of the community. Thank you again
Guys,
for
So
invite.
don't
Buckley,
do
I
it.
don't know
Don't
if
do
you're
it.
Marcelo,
Fucking
Marcelo,
Buckley. This is
chill.
the
It's a
watch for
man
you.
watch.
What's up?
This is the watch for you wearing your tux with the cigar, man. This is your watch. Your next
Have
watch.
you hung out with Ryan Singer since we met him, Tim?
No,
Do you
I could
remember
have.
him though?
I could have went today, but I was really busy. Really
He's
busy.
a pretty cool guy. He's got a really nice Zenith Daytona, like really nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah.
White dial. It's insane. All right, I gotta get to bed.
Hey, Diego.
Hi, Diego.
Get some
Hey,
sleep.
Diego.
Good night.
See ya.
Good night,
Are you
brother.
going for 1908, Diego? Ooh.
You know what?
Diego, this is a
I have to-
nice. This is a
I'll give
great
you my
watch
honest-
for you, man. I'm telling you. This is a
I know.
great
I'll
watch
give
for
you my honest response. My fear is the deployment.
You want to see the
with you on that.
deployment.
I'm with you
You
on
don't
that.
trust it yet.
100%.
The reason
100%.
it's my fear is because unless I get a custom short strap, that
Mhm.
deployment is going to be way over here on the side of my wrist and not on the bottom centered. That happens to me all the time with butterfly deployments.
Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they put that on a tank box? I know you're saying they're gonna make more. Why wouldn't they? If they're gonna, obviously, like I said, 6119 is their target. Why would they put the deployment? Unless this deployment, when you put it on, totally takes care of all the negatives with the deployment, which is they're bulkier and they if this thing when you put it on is flush and it's not like the other deployments, I get it. But if it's not, shame on them. They should have put it on deployment, then drop the price down below 20 grand, put it at 19. Or if you want to still sell it at 20, sell it at 20. But
go back to the beginning, Tim, where he showed the whole thing. Just keep scrolling until he's got the watch upside down with the deployment out. Keep going. I want to see the whole watch. Keep going.
Keep going. Yeah.
Right there. Yeah. Okay. So hit pause right there. On his right hand, that strap is so long, it would almost touch the center of my wrist. Or
I'm sure they have
beyond.
different size straps, though. They have different size straps.
So
yeah.
That's my issue with the watch. Everything else I love.
If it's well sized, then there's no micro adjustment. Is there micro adjustment on this thing? There might be a lot of issues here.
Yeah, look how thick it is. That deployment buckle is thick, man.
Rob, welcome to the show.
Right. Good night, guys.
Hey, good night, brother.
How you doing?
Hey, Diego.
Hey, Rob, welcome.
Hey, Rob, how are you, my man?
Oh.
Check this out,
Sean.
Rob.
Hey, Rob.
This is a beautiful. The side profile is absolutely gorgeous. The only thing is that look at it. That deployment buckle is thicker than it's almost as thick as the watch.
Hey, Mental Jock. How you doing?
I'm great, mate. I'm great. But yeah, you're right, Sean. That's That's thick.
That's massive. Why would they do that?
That's ruined it now. I've seen it. I'm like,
It's because they are Rolex and they will don't give a fucking shit.
I mean, here you got a watch that you've named it 1908. You're going back to where the name Rolex.
Maybe they named it 19.
Why would you not put a tank buckle on it? I mean,
maybe they named it 1908 because it's 8 millimeters wash thick and then 19 millimeters on the buckle.
My God, why wouldn't they? Well, the good thing is you can always replace it and put your own. But do you know what they should do? If you buy this, we'll give you an option, or we'll give you you can get this buckle, or you can get the tank buckle included. That would be the way to get.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They need to do that. This is crazy.
You know why they didn't do it? Because there is always next year, and next year always be something to
I think I think I know why they didn't do it. I know why. Okay, they didn't do it because most people they want the deployment thing because
The
most
younger,
people,
especially the
yeah,
younger crowd, they
the
think that's the
younger
one to do.
crowd.
Yeah,
I
that's the
was
only
like
reason.
that.
That's the only
John,
reason.
2 years ago, I was the same way. I thought if a watch doesn't, like, I
Yeah, one of
looked
the glide box you
down.
wanted.
I looked down on the tank buckle. In fact, that's why. Let me show you something. I recommended to my mom and my stepfather to take the Calatrava, okay, and get the optional
Mm.
deployment class.
You still have that watch, by the way? When are you gonna give
Yeah,
it
I
back?
know, I know. He's gonna kill me. He's gonna murder me. He will literally kill me for not return. I should have returned this watch a long time ago. Okay, see it. Let me
Yep.
show you. So there is it, and there's the deployment. Even though,
Blade, they've got to justify the $22,000 price.
Yeah, no,
and,
but with Timmy, the reason he wanted that deploying buckle is because he wanted that the Calatrava
no,
buckle on it.
yeah,
So that
that's
would be
beautiful.
it's a flex thing. It's a
It's
flex
a
thing.
flex. It's a
But
flex thing.
but the thing is with the
But it's
dress
look.
watches. But the
It's
thing with
loose.
the I know. But the thing with the dress watches, such as Calatrava, now the 1908 or the Patrimony, it's all about being stealth and
Yeah.
understated, being modest, and that you know. Anyways,
And it's not practical. Look, I have
no.
to actually I have to resize it. I'm gonna have to move it
It's
one
not as
notch
nice
because
as
it's
just having a regular tang button.
yeah, it's
Tang buckle.
bullshit. It's
Yeah.
Yeah,
bullshit. It's
yeah.
honestly it's bullshit. Once it wasn't until I got it that I realized, oh fuck, this thing is so annoying because every time that I put it on and it's different, I have to resize it, and resizing this thing is it's a nightmare. It's a
Yeah,
nightmare to resize it.
yeah.
The reason I
So
wanted to come on,
this
guys,
watch, yeah.
excuse me for interrupting, is because I've got a catalog from an exhibition in 1942
Whoa.
where Rolex had they displayed their offerings, and they're very similar to some of the 1908s. If you can see,
Oh, one second,
Pull
one
up.
second. Let's see. Let me
Pulling
pull
up
it up.
catalog.
you know,
Oh, what's that?
Rolex of the past. Nice.
Oh,
know,
this is a Rolex poster. Can
yeah,
you
this
take a
is a
picture
Rolex.
and email it to me
Yeah, well,
tomorrow? Tomorrow. It don't have to be
yeah,
today.
okay. So if you can see in the background, this is one of 3 of the panels that they put in a catalog for an exhibition in Geneva in 1942. And you can see that over here, can't see the whole thing, but the sports watches are just 1/3 of their offerings. There's some gold regular
Oh.
watches over here. And then there's the steel watch, the steel regular watches here. And so the sports watches only occupied a very
Small
a small
portion.
part of their offering.
Now it's like reversed. There
Yeah,
are
it's
no
now it's
dress
reversed. And
watches.
so what I think about the 1908s, what's interesting to me about the 1908s, and I love vintage watches because you go back and you look at the offerings of the companies, the heritage companies like Longines and Omega and Rolex over the entire span of their lives, and you see such beautiful designs, and it's so much fun to see what they have made because they're so beautiful, because the designs are so beautiful. And one of the things you notice is that there's been a long time, there was a long span where there was not this division between the sport watch and the formal watch and the dress watch. There was a long time when there was just, you had a watch, you had a
Yes.
wristwatch. And I think the 1908 goes, especially because it offers those, it's got the Arabic numerals at 12, 3, and 6. It harkens back to the time when you just had a watch, maybe just one.
Yes.
You know,
It's
And
just nobody bought collection of watches.
yeah,
They
you
just
didn't
got
have a
one.
collection. Maybe you just had a watch, and you had the best watch that you could afford.
For the job that you were doing.
Yeah.
No. Right and wrong in one thing. Always used to be watch collectors. I mean, also in the past, maybe not in the
Sure.
crazy numbers
Well,
that we have
Yeah.
now, but always used
Yeah.
to be watch collectors.
But like
And
no,
Yeah,
like
but-
what the watch collect, they were like like kings and queens, and they didn't like obsessed with
Exactly. You did
collecting. Yeah.
right now. You got a middle class guy that spends most of his money on collecting watches. That was not the case back then, Marcello.
Yeah.
It was only
Exactly.
the elite of the elite that had collection. Now you run into a regular guy who's got more than 2 or 3 watches,
it's
and
just a very recent.
You have
phenomenon.
people who have no business collecting watches.
yeah.
There's just
Fuck you,
absolutely no
Tim.
business.
Fuck you.
There's people who are wearing platinum watches who have
Well,
no
we're all
business
well,
of
even
wearing a
those of
platinum
us who are
watch.
doing on a very small shoestring budget scale like me are guilty of the same sin. I mean, I've got I don't know 50 watches, but they're all crappy ones, not like you guys. But you know, this is maybe my most expensive watch.
What's that?
And
What's that?
I've got sterling silver sterling silver.
What are you wearing right now, Rob?
What?
What are you wearing right now on the wrist?
This is my Tudor GMT, which I love.
good.
Cool.
And I wear it every
I like the
day.
strap you put on it, man. I like the strap. It's lovely.
Yeah, you put it on the custom strap. It's different.
I have
Yeah.
put on a custom strap. Which
Is it a pin buckle or a
different
stupid deployant?
feel. Yeah, it's a pin buckle and
There you
not a
go.
stupid deployant.
It's a proper
Beautiful.
strap.
Beautiful.
You know, and I collect old watches, and I love vintage watches. I was in France. Last time I was in France, I found this thing, which was a diving watch, a Bulova from the 70s. And
Very cool.
Oh, wait.
And I love old Omegas. This is an old Omega from the 40s that is my favorite one. It's called a jumbo. They called it a jumbo, and it's 38 millimeters. 38 millimeters.
How much?
The
How
late
much?
40s.
38?
38 millimeters.
Well,
yeah.
that's huge. That's huge. 38
It was
is a lot.
huge
Because
in 1948.
Air King was called the Air King because it was the biggest watch at that time. It was only 34. So it's like the jumbo. That's why they call it the jumbo, because
Yeah,
it
this
had
was
to
a
be
jumbo,
bigger than the
jumbo.
Air King. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was massive.
So, and I don't know. I find 60s divers watches I think are extraordinary. I mean, this is called a Solar. It was made for the Eaton department stores in Canada, and they're just beautiful, made in the 60s, but nothing fancy by today's standards. 38 millimeters.
Oh, okay.
And
I actually find fascinated with people looking in history and don't pay attention in little other things, because for example 38 or 34 we consider a big watch at the time, when Panerai already used to make a 47 millimeter watch during that same
absolutely
era.
and not only that Marcello, but the Egyptian that they made in 1954 was 61 millimeters.
Yeah.
And it was extraordinary, and they made it out of stainless steel, and they made a reissue out of it in titanium because they figured nobody would wear a 61 millimeter watch out of stainless steel. But yeah, so going back through your catalog to look for historical designs that are appealing, nothing wrong with that. And all the companies are doing it. And I think that Rolex should be complimented for finding a beautiful design that gives Rolex buyers an option of an everyday watch that they can. I can imagine a father giving his son this watch that will be his watch for a lifetime. Even if he owns other watches in his lifetime, this he can keep forever and hand on to his son. I don't see anything wrong with this as a and as being part of the Rolex catalog and fitting into their overall strategy. And I think it's beautiful. I love everything about it. I love the the logo around the subdial under the above the subdial, because that's absolutely traditional. You see that on all kinds of models. I love the coin edge around the case. I think it's wonderful, and I think it's a wonderful little gift they've given us by adding the transparent case back, and it's another little gift they've given us by adding the suede back to the strap. That's just a little thing, a nice little thing they've added.
Wow.
Look, guys, I'm going to agree with that. If Rolex is going to change their strategy of thinking about the watches that go from generation to generation, that usually Patek, Vacheron, and also they're actually thinking about that. That's why you have a watch from the 40s or the 30s or even the 20s. They will service the watch because they understand the meaning of how many generations that was passed. In Rolex, they say, sorry, if the watch is older than 50 years, we don't touch it. So if they change that attitude regarding this new Cellini, I get it. If they
there was a time
to serve old watches,
there was a time when the Cellini filled this niche in their lineup, but the Cellini has gotten very odd over the years.
Cellini was it was cursed from the beginning. Okay, like the Cellini, because it had more false starts than I don't know. It's just it is that the Cellini. It's just it was a fail after fail. They tried to reboot it like 100 times. It wasn't working. So what did they do? They cleaned the table. They cleaned the slate. They got rid of all they had all those complicated Cellinis. They had the moon phase, the GMT, the date. It was all garbage. One was worse than the other.
They had a GMT Cellini? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay,
It was.
right.
Oh yeah. Look, I'll show you. It was the worst GMT Cellini I've ever seen. It was the worst way to do a GMT. Completely illegible. You need to have a microscope with you.
Tim, kind of how we call it dual time zone, not GMT.
Yeah, dual time.
It wasn't the GMT.
Hey, Tim, the Cellini still, I think they need to give that name, that branding a break and then come back later on.
Yes.
But they were very smart with starting a new line called 1908 and then just built from there. And I think Rob expressed it very well, the strength of this new watch. And just imagine, this is their first attempt. This is their first watch. It's exciting to see 3, 4, 5 years, 6 years down the road what the next one. But if you just take a look at the tang buckle, I don't know if they use the same tang buckle on Cellini or not, or if this is the first time they use it. I love the tang buckle they used on this one.
Hey,
it's absolutely elegant. It's beautiful.
It is.
And the Rolex crown,
one of these
it tops.
Okay. You guys cannot call that an ugly watch, right? It's a nice watch.
It's ugly. It's freaking horrendous. It looks like a Seiko Presage for $500.
You know what it looks like? It looks to me like
it's not ugly, but it was underwhelming. There wasn't anything special about it.
I can't stand
this watch. The 1908 is elevated, and I listen. I love dress watches, and I always have a lot of respect for Vacheron Constantin and obviously Patek. But right now, if you tell me, would you take this or the Patrimony? And I love the story, the Vacheron Constantin. I like it better than Rolex. I'll be honest with you. But I would take the 1908 over the Patrimony at this point. The way they have that casemate, the way the lugs are, everything about it. It just at the same time, although it's traditional, there is a little bit of youthful playfulness about it.
Hey, just really quickly here, I've got Mathis in the chat. He's been a member for 16 months since he saved my life. Thank you so much, Mathis. He's a story editor. He says, using my 16-month member chat to tell you, Tim, that Mental Jock, Boston, OC Casey, and many more, those guys work for me at the community channel, not for you. You can keep Marcelo, though.
Fuck you, man. Listen, I know what you did. It doesn't make that Seiko ugly. Actually, the Seiko is beautiful. Just you need to change the strap. This strap is dog shit. But if
that
you
strap
put a
is
nice,
vicious. But look,
you put a
I
nice
mean,
strap, you look like a nice watch. You actually does look-
it's an okay watch. But when I look at the Cellini, I can't help myself but to think of the Seiko Presage cocktail time.
That's right. You
And
know,
it's
the other thing it looks like to me is the Cotebert made for the Turkish market. If you've ever seen vintage Cotebert,
never seen it.
Cotebert. That was the watch that made the movements for the original Panerais. If you know,
Shit, really?
Yeah, Cotebert.
How would I even spell it? Can you put it in the chat or in the private chat?
Corteberb.
Wait, Rob. I didn't even have my hands on the keyboard.
Sorry,
yet.
man. Sorry,
Gotta give me opportunity to put down my hands on the keyboard. You know, see what?
Where do I type? Okay.
Okay, start again. See. Now he's not saying it. Now that I got my hands on the keyboard, he's not telling me.
I put it in the private chat.
Oh, there we go. This is how we do it. You know, because
Thank you for. I haven't been through the training yet.
Yeah, well, that's why the community channel exists, guys.
Oh, damn it!
Hey, Tim, much respect to Rob. I have to tell you, when Rob started collecting, his interest peaked with watches and started collecting. There was no YouTube. There was no internet. And I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask everybody, including the folks on the chat. I'm gonna ask the folks on the chat if there weren't channels like Tim Wright or O'Sheen or even AC3. How many of you guys would be interested in watches? Not many people wouldn't be. This guy, this is one of the OG. Rob is one of the OG watch enthusiast collectors. Much respect to you, my man.
Well, it's very nice of you to say that, but I just spent a few days with my younger brother Tom, who lives in LA, who was actually a real watch picker in the 80s and 90s. Before we got interested in the same time, but when I was doing other things like practicing law, he was actually running around Western Kansas, going through all the jewelry stores, looking
grails,
flogging them for old watches and finding stuff. And he was telling me the story about how he would never pay more. He moved out to LA and he'd go to the Rose Bowl flea market, and he'd never pay more than $450 for a Speedmaster. He'd never pay more than $450 for a
good old days.
Yeah, the good old days.
I am the only one. I am the only one in my family that bought watches for retail. Nobody in my family bought watches for retail. Nobody.
Wow.
But unfortunately,
how many of your family members bought Platonas, my friend?
Exactly.
Not Platona, but one of my uncle actually have a show with him already. The Bugatti.
You buying Platonas and meteorite white gold GMTs. You're a smart man for acquiring those. So don't feel guilty about it.
Anyway, Timothée, if you scroll enough, you'll find some Cotebert with. They'll have some like radiating sun rays, and these seem to have been either made for or they come from the Turkish market, and that's what this Cellini reminds me of, and that's all.
No, my family used to be pretty much Rolex fan. I mean, tons of day dates and subs, Daytonas.
There you go. Perfect. That's what I mean, right there.
Wow.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Never heard of this, Rob. You're amazing.
Yeah.
What a bullshit
this is what happens
brand.
when you spend all your time scrolling through watch lists.
Yeah, holy shit, man. You scrolled way too. This is like when you just see. I just stay at the top of the search engine. You went to like page
Oh,
48
yeah.
on the Google search.
Well, or you find them with
Watch.
you find them with certain sellers on Instagram.
This is better comparison, Rob.
Yeah,
Sorry. The Seiko
you're right.
Passage,
You're
these
right.
people know
You're right.
Seiko. Coated Bear, it's
You're
like,
right.
okay, but you know what? They learned something
Bear.
new. And
But Corte Bear is a very important manufacturer to know
yes,
about because they did provide the
you said,
movements
yeah, they made
for
movements for
Panerai.
Panerai. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. So Rolex made the cases and they made the movement.
Yeah, with
Wow.
some some additions. Yeah.
Hey, Rob, can I ask you a question? Like,
Yes, sir.
in your collection, roughly, how many vintage watches do you have in your collection? And how many different brands? How many different brands?
Okay. I'm a fountain pen collector / dealer, right? And I
Right.
kind of gave up on watches a while ago because I didn't have an 80-year-old watchmaker to take care of them, and I got a little bit fed up. I got a little tired, I have to admit. So I sold most of the watches that I owned, and then I went through tell me if any of this is familiar to you. Excuse me for those of you who don't know this phase of life, but I went through a period where I had
You were on period?
I had a teenager who went through a drug / stealing period.
Wow.
So I'm not sure what I still have.
Tough.
Oh,
And I mean this in the nicest possible way. He's a lovely young man now. But
yeah.
So some things disappeared, and I haven't really taken an inventory. But so some of the things that I didn't keep a lot, and some of what I thought I kept, I might not actually have, and I'm no longer in my I'm not since the pandemic started, I'm back in my original hometown, kind of helping out my 92-year-old father, and I'm not living in my actual home.
Oh my God, is Daniel Katz 2.0.
So anyway, yeah, I am. That's exactly what I am. Yeah. So that's a roundabout way of answering your question, but I've got a thing for Omegas, and I have, or think I might have, a 1920s sterling Omega cushion-shaped, wire-lugged watch.
Wow.
That's amazing. Tim, do you know what would be amazing? Do you know what would be amazing? To go along the journey with Rob, trying to get reacquainted with what he has.
Yeah.
And going through discovery of, okay, so let's dig up and see what I got. And then listening to him as he's picking these watches, he's finding these watches. It's just he's picked them up for the first time. You go, wait a second, yeah, I remember this. This is the watch, and this is the story behind the watch. And just that would be so cool. It would be different than sitting in and listening to the same guy having the same Patek, the same Rolex, and it would be
Rob,
just a different kind of a freaking story.
Well, we can get it done. We can get it done. By the way, Rob,
I'm telling you, Rob, that would be it would be a really interesting episode for the true connoisseurs of watches, because it's not just obviously the interesting watches that you're going to come along. It's really cool to see what treasures are there, but it's just that human story and the reaction and getting reacquainted and getting reunited with the watches you had that you didn't know that you still had them. I mean, what a great trip to be on with you on that.
In a few months, I'll arrive to your place with a friend of mine. We're gonna have 2 cameras, and we're gonna go through your stuff. We'll try to, and then you'll go through stuff, and we'll film you, and we'll talk to you about the watches that you're pulling up, that you're finding.
Okay, that sounds delightful.
All right, so we'll try. Well, I'm very, very busy, so maybe it's next
so am
year.
I. So am I,
you never
Tim.
know.
So am I, Tim.
Wait, where are you from? Where are you from, Rob?
We can make this. We'll do this.
Wait, where are you from? Which state do you live in?
Well, it's complicated.
The state is complicated?
Yeah, it's complicated.
Oh shit. Okay.
Well, so I'm currently staying in Kansas, where I grew up, but I actually I live in North Carolina.
Oh.
because when the pandemic started, I had been traveling back and forth between my home state of North Carolina and the place where I grew up in Kansas, and I'm back here because I have a, like as you pointed out, like Mr. Katz, I have an aging parent
Yes.
in Kansas. So.
Gotta take care.
Sorry to make it so
My
complicated.
hats off to you, Rob. My hats off to you, Rob.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for you, Rob.
Much
Not
respect.
enough
I have
people
been
do
through,
that.
but I have been through the whole gamut of. I mean, I went through a whole period of gold-filled Hamiltons, the ones with the names, the Clifford, the this and the that, and they're so delightful. But you know,
Hamiltons are cool. Hamiltons are cool. I like Hamilton.
There's history behind them. Yeah, there's
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Someday I'll add a Hamilton khaki when I have a little bit more of disposable income.
Tim, we're not
but Tim, there's so much more behind
20s,
Hamilton.
30s, and 40s Hamiltons.
Yeah, there's so much more behind Hamilton, and if their factory, and there's so much. I mean, this is one of the greatest American watch manufacturers, and it's really cool to see what they used to be. Just like we talk about, if you go back to, it's just like going back and looking at Duesenbergs. I mean,
exactly, that's exactly
United
what
States,
it is like.
the United States used to make
Yeah.
Duesenbergs. Duesenbergs were the biggest, baddest cars out there, rivals of right in line, even maybe a higher degree than Rolls Royces, and nobody knows that. Everybody thinks,
Sean, Sean, it's even more like Duesenbergs, because when we're talking about modern luxury watches, we're talking about, we haven't moved that far beyond Duesenbergs.
Yeah.
You know,
we haven't. We are not even close to the Duesenbergs. Are you kidding me?
Exactly. Yeah. Because the watches that we are wearing and we are revering and that we're talking about on these channels are slight modernizations of the Duesenbergs.
Yeah, you had technology in the engines that people were branding in the 90s. Like they just came up with it.
It's not like automobiles.
Had them in the 30s.
It's not like automobiles where any modern automobile is much better than any of the collector automobiles that. I mean, I've got a Mazda Miata, I've got a 1973 Mercedes, and I've had.
It looks like you have Duesenberg in one of your images. No,
absolutely, yeah. And those are not as good as at their intended purpose as the modern machines, but when you talk about Hamiltons versus you talk about watches, the new watches, mechanical watches, have not advanced that much farther.
No.
No. Don't get me started on fountain pens. Fountain pens are actually better than.
I'm with you. Something with the fountain pens is just a lot of people don't get it, but I get you, brother.
Well, it's nice of you to understand. Yeah, I mean, the fountain pens, it's like their new ones are more beautiful in many ways, and they're sleeker in many ways, but they're made to be luxury items. And with the vintage fountain pens, if you like the way they write, but if you're willing to tolerate having to repair them and having to get them in, it's like if you prefer a manual transmission, you may be made for a vintage fountain pen. If you like an automatic transmission, maybe you want to buy the newest, fanciest Mont Blanc. It's that sort of thing.
Right.
Well, Rob, I'm going to give you. I'm so glad you jumped on. You jumped on. I think you should do this more often. You are a doozy, sir.
Yeah,
a doozy. Thank you, Sean.
And I'm surprised his audio was working. In audio and video, we had few hiccups, but it's pretty well. Rob, you need to hop on the Watch Community channel. Are you subscribed to the Watch Community channel?
I am, yes.
Okay, so make sure try to hop on more often there, and we'll figure out all the technical stuff, so that so there's no mistakes. Yeah,
will do.
Yeah, and this is great. This is great. Like people love pens, but not here, and we'll we'll perfect it. We'll
No,
fine.
we'll concentrate on the watch and the timepieces because it would
Yes.
be really interesting to see what pieces he has. It would be pieces that
Yeah.
Tim, you and I haven't seen before, and the story behind it. It would be very educational, and it is the missing link. I mean, the watchmaking didn't start with the Oyster Perpetual, right? It didn't start with
Ooh.
the
Actually,
Nautilus.
Rob,
It didn't
you might
start
not
with.
be allowed to talk about pens on the community
No, I know
channel.
we don't want to lose Matt.
Yeah.
Mattis is the man. We don't want to. We want Mattis to participate in the discussion, but to see the genesis of what what we're talking about now, and to see the where we were and where we are. I think once we are educated as far as, like, let's say Hamilton, then yeah, the khaki is great, but the khaki is not Hamilton.
Yes,
Right?
that is absolutely true. The
And
khaki,
people
the
think
khaki is just a
Hamilton
throwback.
is khaki. Khaki is not Hamilton.
Yeah, the khaki is just
Oh,
a modern
okay.
design. The modern employees at Hamilton looking back in their old catalog and seeing what they could,
Yeah.
seeing what they could use.
Speaking of ugly watches, let me show you something, because actually I just remembered that that I had a request to show you the
Oh
new
no.
Calatravas and hear
Fucking
what you
hell.
think about. Okay, here we go, Mike.
Oh.
Mental joke.
Not again.
Here
I'll
we
throw
go.
up. Fuck's sake! These things, man.
These have been very quickly nicknamed the AutoZone Calatravas.
That's been nice.
What are these? What are they?
The
That's a good question.
AutoZone
What is
Calatravas.
Patek Philippe trying to do here?
They're trying to cash
Gentlemen.
in, because what this is, it's
Are these Calatravas? When did they
yeah.
come out?
Yeah, this is brand new. This just came out a few days ago.
What are they trying to do?
Yeah, well, what they're trying to, I mean, this is
Trying to destroy their brand. That's what they're trying to fucking do.
What's that, Mental Jock? What is it?
They're trying to destroy their brand. That's what they're trying
No,
to do
this
right
is
now.
this is
Implode.
silly.
Yeah, I mean, look, it was fun when they did 6007 in steel, when they did it to fundraise for a factory for $25,000 as a limited edition. But now they basically made that same watch in white gold, okay, with the same dial on this. It's okay. I mean, the strap and the dial.
Can I say something? That's
Yeah.
why no one should get infused at the hip with any brand.
Right.
Okay, because the best of the brands can go nuts.
Yeah.
This is nuts. That's why right now I have much respect for Rolex with their 1908 than I have with the Patek, which you guys know is my favorite brand, with the Calatrava. This is freaking stupid.
Sean,
this is insulting.
Does this remind you, Sean, of when everybody wanted to make everything out of carbon fiber like 10 years ago?
Yeah, this is silly. What the hell is this? I mean, this is like your grandma trying to look like a teenager.
Yeah.
You should see the price as well, Sean. Oh, it's even better.
Good. Yeah, and for this thing, this is like one of the most basic cases that Patek does. There's no attention to detail. It's just as basic as you can get. These are mass-produced cases, and they want $37,800 for these. The AutoZone Pateks.
Yeah, this is
That's
stupid.
exactly right. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Buckley was actually the one who called these the AutoZone. I need to make a. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh, you're 100% right, Buckley. They look. No, this is silly, man. This is silly.
It's just. It's. I mean, the actually the whole Patek lineup is not very impressive for 2023. They got some gaudy, kind of ugly. I mean, look. Let
me give you a lousy analogy. This is like, how we all had a crush on our the girl that was our neighbor, and we thought she was the sweetest girl there is, beautiful, heavenly, and all that.
Yeah.
And then you find out that she had her legs up in the air all the time, around the corner.
Oh.
Come
Oh.
on, Patek. What the hell are you doing?
What the exactly? What the
What the
hell?
hell are you
It's
doing?
just
You're
ridiculous.
better than this, man. You're better than
Look at
this.
this. Look what they did with the lugs here on this on what otherwise could have been a crazy watch. I mean, this is a minute repeater world time, totally ridiculous. But they ruined the lugs. Look how they skeleton. They cut off half of the lug. It looks so flimsy.
And
It's so
and they've had
yeah
hits with their
yeah
recent watches,
yes.
and this is crazy. You have to
Uh,
call it. You have to call it what it is. Hey, listen. I'm a true Patek fan, so I have to call it when they
yes.
fuck up. I mean, this is bullshit, man.
Ridiculous. It's absolutely
I'm with you.
ridiculous. So this one they fucked up. Then like a minute repeater. Then this was like the only novel thing that they done. It's kind of I don't know.
The numbers, man. The numbers. They
Yeah.
look too
So this is a
cartoony.
GMT watch that's 24-hour dial.
That's interesting, actually.
Yeah. So I'm saying it's interesting.
That's
I kind of
interesting.
yeah. I'm kind of like it, but a lot of people pointing out that okay, like if you look at it. Because of the way the font is, they had to alternate with a number and then the stick, and then when you get to the ones kind of look like sticks, and then you get so many sticks here. Like you go to 12, becomes
I get that.
14.
I
A
get that.
stick
I
it
get
gets
it. I get it.
very sticky and busy.
You
Get
you
rid of
would
the
rather instead
24.
of a stick, you
You
would
don't
rather
need
have
to look at.
something else.
But Sean, look at the
Yeah.
24. Sean, why would you put the 24 there? Look at it. Just chop it in
Oh,
half.
is
Just
it
get rid of the 24.
Oh yeah.
is it a 24-hour dial that starts at the bottom instead
At
of
the
the
bottom.
top? Instead of,
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
reason they did that, the mental jock, is because they wanted to keep the 12 at 12. So so
oh,
so so that's why. If they would have
Right.
had if they would have started at the one on top, then on the top you would have had 24, and at the bottom you would have had 12. It's just
Well, that's not my issue, Sean. It's the issue is how they've chopped it. I would say, why don't you just not have it there? I don't really like the fact it's been sliced in half.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's just it's just it's all
Yeah,
personal
yeah,
preference.
yeah.
But
Aside from that mental jock, as far as the case itself and the dial and the blue color and the hands and it looks like the hands, what are they, white enameled inside,
No, I think it's loomed. It's loomed. The hands are
it's loomed.
loomed.
Okay,
Yeah, it's got
so
the
it
loom.
actually, and the way the
It's
case is, it
beautiful
looks,
loom.
it's actually a beautiful case. But you can absolutely, you can hate the way they did the numbers. If this was your conventional, watch with 12 on top, and it would, for 24 hours, it would go twice around. It would be an acceptable watch. It would be an attractive watch. There's something about it. It's almost, I don't want to, if I want to call it Art Deco-ish, but it is a little bit Art Deco-ish.
Yes.
yeah, you're right.
So I like that. Art Deco, it's classic, but at the same time, it's got a cool, clean, modern look to it. Although it was 90 years ago, it's got all of those right vibes. So that's why I think
Sean,
it looks good.
if you're into that, Charles Rennie Mackintosh was the king of Art Deco.
Yeah,
Scottish man. Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. Much
Hey,
respect to you Scots, man. You guys are cool.
Oh, well, I don't know if
talking
I
about
am.
Glasgow.
Majority are cool. I'm
Talking
not
about
putting me in
Glasgow.
that category, but
hey, John, the wristwatch monkey.
John.
Welcome to the
Hey,
show.
guys.
Thank you. I got the strap. I've got the package, guys. John,
Nice.
thank you. I was like, what is
You
this?
see my little note there?
Yes. You wrote. There we go. Look at this. It says, enjoy and thank you for having me on your live stream.
Who's that from,
Dude.
Timmy?
That's from John,
John
the
Sursic.
wristwatch
Hey, John, how are
monkey.
you?
Canadian watch monkey, bro.
Canadian watch monkey. There we go.
Hey,
That's good.
I also
Hey.
want to say hello to John because he has the most interesting watches of anybody on this channel.
Guys,
Oh, there we go.
you guys are gonna like this. I got a killer deal on something. I traded in my Oris chronograph.
Yes.
I added
The
1,000
square one?
US,
No, the big hockey puck.
and this is what I got.
Okay.
1 second. Let's.
Not a
Is that a-
Panerai.
Is that a
Is that a
Pam?
Pam?
It's a
buddy.
Is
Oh
that
my
a Pam?
It's a
Whoa! Oh shit! I
Whoa.
got your straps.
Pam. Oh no, that's fine, man. I'm not into white anyway.
Oh, okay. Well, what's the worst time to send your straps to me? Because
So
you
how
got
much-
two
how
black ones. You probably want these back now because you got the white one. This is the white ones. You got two black ones, dude. That's amazing. Now that's a watch that I can
But-
get behind.
Not bad
That's
for
right.
$1,000, eh?
How much?
$1,000 on top of my Oris chronograph. The guy sent me a video of the watch for confirmation. There's the video.
What's the reference number?
00380.
So you got that? Is that a wire lug?
wire
lug,
lug,
Yep.
Panerai?
baby?
Oh, you've got excellent taste.
Wow,
With the
It's
sausage, with the
even
sausage
further
style, not
confirmed.
the sandwich.
that's fine.
Oh, I like that. I like the sausage better.
It's. Let's see. I want to see the dial. Oh, okay. It's nice. It's no date. It's a no date. It's just
No date,
running
you just have
seconds
a
at
little
night.
hand
Looks
wind.
beautiful.
running subsidiary seconds dial.
Yeah.
But it's got that logo at the 6.
And
Yeah.
he's got the Panerai and he's got the Panerai official logo. It's
You know-
amazing.
You know what?
That-
That's always been
Beautiful.
my favorite Panerai, and the guy had it at the right price, and he was willing to take my Oris. So I thought, you know what? I'm gonna do it.
Boom, no brainer. It's no brainer.
Congratulations.
He
Yeah.
traded an unwearable Oris for something that's a lot more wearable and something that actually has a brand name that I actually respect. I love Panerai. By the way, look at this. I put my my Panerai on this black strap. Man, these Panerais look so classy.
Yeah.
It's very similar to yours. I don't have any running
You
seconds
don't have
at
the,
all.
yeah, you don't have the
But
wire
I
lugs.
love
And
the simplicity.
you don't have the onion crown. Yeah.
No, because this is a Luminor, and he's got this is Luminor. He's got radium here, and there's also submersible.
Yeah, apparently the hardcore Paneristas, they are a big fan of the watch that I got.
That's right.
It's much more.
It's a 1930. It's a 1930s Radiumor, and it's a beautiful one. Guys, I have to tell you this, and Timmy is the gentleman is the one that actually introduced me to this gentleman, Jesus. If you guys have any questions, if anybody wants to get a brand new Pam, you have to go through Jesus at the Panerai store on Rodeo. He's a great guy. He's a true watch enthusiast. He's the kind of a guy that you want to support, and he's the kind of a guy that if you anytime you drop by, he'll sit down, show you a new watch just for the love of it. So if anybody wants to get a new Pam, Jesus Panerai Rodeo is the guy to go and see.
He's a really, really good dude.
Really great guy. Great guy.
By the way, this is the latest release for Panerai, and it's not much different from what John got at a fraction of the price. This is why I respect John's latest acquisition. I mean, look, Panerai has gone back to basics. You know, look at this beauty.
Latest acquisition, he needed to choose
Sandwich
between two Pams, and he bought both of them.
Yeah. Well, look, I would love to upgrade my Pam to this Pam that's on the screen now, because look, Red Shovel and Daniel Katz, they got this one. This one is freaking amazing, absolutely gorgeous Panerai, very similar to the one that John has. And man, the Panerai is back to doing amazing stuff. I love Pam, guys. So maybe I'll get another one in addition to the one that I have. Let me see.
Tim, do you see Pams in the future going
Maybe I'll go
over
with the
retail?
blue. Huh?
Huh?
Oh
Do you see
shit!
Pams-
Maybe I should at some point try to aim for something like this. Look at this thing, guys.
California dial.
Yeah, and this has got their new this distressed look. It looks like it's been worn by Daniel Katz for 100 years.
Guys, you guys don't understand the team strategy. He's a bastard. He got the Pam for retail. Now he's making everybody get excited on Pam to make Pams become over retail. You need to understand him. You need to understand how his brain works. You know, you guys don't get it.
You're accusing him of being a
March-
pump and dump artist. Pump and dump.
But I want everyone's Pams to go up in value together.
These
with
days,
mine.
they call that an influencer. He's
Oh,
an
hold on a second.
influencer.
Oh, influencer, yes.
There you go.
Yeah. You know,
I-
at the price point that I got into the Panerai, man, I'm totally stoked. You know, it was
Dude,
the
you
right-
have a Zenith now, a Panerai. You're like, this is right now is the best time to get like good
dude.
brand watches for cheap. you
Timmy,
know?
this is a gorgeous watch. Look at that, and that's a 1930s. That's beautiful.
Yeah, this is
Wow,
insane. I think this is
a beautiful watch.
Too bad the price.
Actually,
an annual calendar. Look
How
how
much
they
is the
got
price on that?
88,000.
Is that
Why?
precious metal
88.
or is it just
Exactly
stainless?
why? It's why.
Oh,
It's
Why?
platinum.
Oh,
It's platinum.
okay,
It's a
that's
platinum
So
annual
what?
annual
But even
calendar.
Then, this doesn't justify.
But so what? Why 88 grand?
Doesn't justify it.
100 meters water resistance.
It's stunning though.
Okay, let me ask you a question, Timmy.
Yeah.
88 grand for this, or you
Yeah.
save yourself about 20 grand, and you get your 5170. Are you
Yeah,
kidding me?
5170. Yeah.
I mean,
This
come
is just-
on.
But let me just tell you. Let me just say something.
Look,
Okay.
look, if mine
At
is
least-
not the object, I definitely go for this one.
Look, I actually look. This
Wait,
is it's not
Marcello,
terrible.
it's not 8800. It's 88,000.
It's 88,000. Yeah. Well, it's
Get Marcello
platinum.
now, yeah.
But I like that it still looks like a Pam. It's just got two hands. It's got running seconds at 9. It's got a day date and a month. And the way they did the month is kind of innovative to preserve the
88,000.
Panerai look. Right? They could have put a second wheel or something, but no, they put the month on the outside. So there's let me show you. Let me just zoom in here. Look, there's an outside ring that rotates with that triangle pointing at the current month. So this is done, I think.
That's
in
really
France.
cool. That's really
Yeah, you
cool. But 88 grand?
Yeah. It's
That's
crazy.
a lot of
It is
beans.
crazy.
Mommy, this is a pen that costs like my Platona. Here, keep
Yeah.
No way, man.
It's
Oh,
crazy.
what a
It
gorgeous
is-
dial. Look at that
Yeah,
dial.
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
the colors are just
Yeah,
If
gorgeous.
they put this dial on just
They
a
want your
regular,
opinion. What do you think about this pen? It costs 9 million yen. What do you think?
this is a fuck you,
Cannot
Pam.
see.
Get the hell out of
This
my
is a
way.
fuck you, Pam.
It's ridiculous. It's obviously
Put glasses,
ridiculous.
watch.
もうちょっとどういいんだこれ。
Yeah, just a second. A peek.
I wonder how much that is though on
Marcello,
24.
Is that a
The
Marcello?
This pen.
Marcello, say hi to
Show-
the.
show-
Why you don't want to show?
Marcelo,
here.
you
Show
gotta
my
be
wife
quick.
the
If you're
pen.
showing, I can't keep.
Here.
Okay.
Here, look
Yeah,
the
Tim,
pen.
Oh
I
my
wonder
God,
how
he's gonna
much- I
get
wonder
in
how
a
much
fight with
that
the
is,
wife
though.
right now. He's gonna
How much you
get
lose
kicked
on
out.
Photo 24 with
look the
that?
pen.
How much that's going in the second?
This one. Yeah, this one. What do you think?
はい。
Nice. It costs 9 million yen. Daifu. Dame. Dame.
Oh my God, she doesn't have time for Marcelo for your childish games. She's busy doing accounting. God damn it.
Timotei, what else? Timotei, what else are you looking forward to seeing in Geneva? At Watches and Wonders. What else are you looking
wow.
forward to seeing?
I think I'm more interested in seeing the people that are gonna be there. I
Okay.
want to meet the people. I want to talk to people why they're there and what they're excited. For me, I already. You know what? Yeah.
No, they are there because they are fucked up like us. That's why they are
Yeah,
there.
so that's why I wanna find out what is wrong with these people. Why are they there? Okay, I wanna know. I wanna know why. Why did they go all the way there to look at the watches that they'll be able to see in their boutiques in 2 weeks? I mean, come on, this is seriously got to be something wrong with you.
This is the
Hey,
amazing
Tim,
strategy
Tim,
question.
Tim,
Why all
can
of
I
you
ask you a
guys are making?
question? Can you ask you a question?
Uh-huh.
Can you
Uh-huh.
answer that question yourself first?
Well, I'll tell you, there's definitely something wrong. I mean, with me, definitely, I'm obsessed with watch. Obsessed. It's a disease. It's a disease.
Timmy,
Oh,
Lang is going to be there, right?
yes, yes, they will.
Are you going to be spending time there? I hope.
Of course. I think what I'm gonna do one day I'm gonna spend at Rolex, and then the next day I'm gonna spend everywhere. I'm gonna go everywhere. So first day I'm just gonna literally park outside Rolex.
Outside Rolex. You got to try to meet Monsieur Dufour, the new
I,
president of Rolex.
I would love to meet
It's,
Monsieur Dufour.
it's Jean-Frédéric is his
Hey Tim,
Jean-Frédéric.
Jean
could you
Frederic.
bring your two watches?
Jean-Frédéric
Also
Dufour.
Can I
bring the
what?
Starbucks with you to compare the new
No, I
Starbucks.
can't. I can't. I was told just bring one watch. Don't take any risks.
And
I see.
he's from Tenet. He's from Tenet. You know, he
Hey,
was
great to
originally
see
a Tenet.
this in the chat. Shout out to this Jerez this. Hey this, how you been, man?
Timmy,
I
when you
hope
go to Patek, please let them know. Ask them, what were they thinking?
What were they
yes.
smoking? What were they smoking on that day?
I'm
That'll
making.
be that'll be a good icebreaker.
Yes.
What the hell were you thinking?
No, that's
What
honestly,
kind of
Tim, you should
edible
do
were
that.
you on?
I bet you they're going to spend more time with you than anybody else.
Yeah.
Because if you tell them, I have one question for you. What were you guys thinking? They're not going to let you go.
Wow.
Oh God. By the way, guys, Buckley wanted me to bring up this Panerai, which looks like
A ghost?
it has been. Well, it looks like because old Pams they had tritium radioactive material, and over time they would get like radioactively blown out, and this is freaking gorgeous because it's simple. Again,
I'm guessing because I love it. I'm guessing that
yeah.
Buckley hates it. Am I right?
Rob, my question is, where is Buckley? He should be on. Where is he?
Where is Buckley?
Buckley, jump on, brother.
I'm guessing he hates it. Does he hate it?
We shouldn't be guessing. He should be telling us what he feels.
Mom, I'm going to make it right now. Ma.
Hey, Buckley went to a watch event. He might be tired, but I would love to hear what happened to him. He likes it. He
it's
likes
the nicest looking Panerai
Yeah.
that I've seen.
I like the dial. The dial color's lovely.
Oh, he's on the
yeah. The dial color's beautiful. To be honest, I like the dial.
Yeah, but
it suits the strap. Well, it's not as expensive as that 88,000, is it? Look
yeah,
at that,
exactly.
Jesus.
It's not crazy expensive. It's crazy for just a two-hand.
Yeah.
But
you have a second hand
paying
to see
for the brand.
to keep the watches running.
And that's why, John, you made such a great purchase because you got like a watch like this for so cheap.
Yeah.
Hey, Timmy, I sent you. I texted you my wrist shot.
Oh yeah. Oh, I have it. Check this out. Oh, this.
Boom! Look at that.
The gold and the gold.
Rule, John. Welcome to the club.
The gold and the gold.
Welcome to the Panerai Club.
Oh yeah, that is a man in full.
Oh, speaking of professional YouTubers, Brian, welcome to the show. Love your new setup.
Yeah, Timmy, I'm just here to tell you to have a good trip, be safe, and don't worry. The studio and the roommate will be fine.
You need
Hey,
to dye your
Brian,
hair
how
now,
are you,
Brian.
buddy?
Good. How are you?
Great, great.
Yeah,
Hey,
Yeah, Brian.
you got your neighbor on too. Rob is from North Carolina.
yeah.
Yeah,
Except
we
he's in
spent
the
a few
middle.
hours reminiscing the other night.
Yeah.
Oh, is
Found
that
we had
right?
a few mutual friends.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Rob and I, our worlds have crossed a couple of times.
Yeah.
So when Timmy's out there doing the shoot, the video of Rob discovering his treasures again, rediscovering, you should be there probably.
Yes.
It's gonna be like the episode of Hoarders. I'm gonna have all
Exactly.
the scary music in the back. Tum tum tum.
No, Tim, what's wrong with you? Don't scare Rob away. Respect,
No.
my man. Respect. What are you doing?
No, he's not gonna know. He's not, because when I'm filming, it's not like I'm playing music as it's filming. What I'm saying, what I'm
It's
gonna
gonna
do,
be
he's
in
not even
post.
gonna know this.
You can do that in
It's
post.
all in
Yeah.
post
Oh
production.
my
We're gonna be
God.
all friendly, but
No, you're
when
absolutely right. Oh, wait till you see my closet full of detachable collars. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
By the way, guys,
Cool.
I've got like another 10 minutes here, but before we end the show, I do want to bring this up. This was from earlier today. Someone. So basically, what happened? OC posted this Instagram story. When is Roman Sheriff going to do what he promised and cover for Stefano's scams? Okay. So there was someone in the chat in the WhatsApp group where Stefano was supposed to provide all the documents, etc., etc. And as you can see, so someone asked Stefano, could you please cooperate with Marco and get him the information you promised Roman you would over a month ago? Because this was yesterday. And then you see, followed that is just in time. CA left the group. And then again, they're like, hey, Stefano, at Stefano, look at Stefano, could you please cooperate with Marco and get him the information you promised Roman you would over a month ago? And then this is followed by, it's hard to see here, but it says Stefano left the group. He's
Ooh.
gone. He
Ooh.
bailed. He was
He
never
guns for
gonna work. And then, well, luckily, I mean, it looks like Roman Sheriff has seen the
Oh.
post by OC and liked it. However, it could have been by accident, or it could have been, liking is like this. If you hit that heart icon, there's a possibility that it was just a Roman's manager or something like that, someone who was in charge of working his account. But we don't know. We don't know. It's yet to be determined. But
Do they have electric wheelchairs at Watches and Wonders?
Touche. Touche.
And also, Tim, for the ones that are a little bit up, not so much dated in millennials, what a like means in this kind of posts?
I didn't understand that question, Marcelo.
Never mind.
I don't think Marcelo understood the question.
Yeah, I don't think he understood the answer himself.
It's okay.
But yeah, I don't. No, they might. I don't think so. I don't think so. They're actually cool over there.
Are we going to see some footage of OC chasing?
Well, I got requests to see OC's shoes, so he better bring the Skechers. We're gonna be.
Him down the
Luckily,
aisles?
we were allowed to stream
Yeah,
from the
thank
floor.
you.
I've got 3 types of tripods to take with me. I'll be there for as long as my battery holds. Actually, I'm gonna be putting my batteries on charge right now, and yeah, it's just gonna be like 2 days of 12-hour streams. I hope I can last that long. And
Sorry,
I'm
I
just gonna
forgot
mute
that.
Marcelo. I'm just gonna mute Marcelo.
Hey,
Actually, you know what?
Tim,
We
make
can
sure
just
your
remove him from
batteries
the
and all
stream.
those electronics are packed in your luggage, not on your carry-on. If you bring it on
I don't
your
have a carry-on.
Okay.
Oh no! Oh, what do you mean? No, I only have carry-on. I don't put into.
No, you can't put batteries in carry-on. They won't let you.
No, you can't. You can't put them in
You
check.
can't put them in check.
Yeah, you got to check that.
No,
No.
other way around.
No, you can't put them in the checked luggage. You can bring them and carry on
You
only.
bring them on carry on.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, carry on only. Don't put it in check luggage. They'll
Yeah.
let
Oh,
you
is
do
it okay? Maybe it's the other way around. Okay.
it's
Yeah,
all
you're
around
right.
there.
Yeah, John, John, they're right. Yeah, it's you can bring them into the cabin, but you can't put them in the
Why?
luggage.
Because they catch
Interesting.
fire?
Good to know. Good to know, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, another because I'm going to be traveling in a little bit 2.5 weeks. Question
Yeah.
for you. There was a question about if you can take how many watches can you take and not have problem coming back. I mean,
Just
did you
one.
check on that, Tim?
You have to because you might get in trouble. Like if you bring multiple, if they decide to like check you, you're gonna have to provide receipts and proof of ownership. Otherwise, you might get stuck with the tax. You might have to
Can you
pay.
would Instagram shots from over the past year, 2 years work
No,
as a proof that you own them?
no, they want receipts.
Are
Receipts,
you
hard proof.
serious?
Yeah.
True.
Sean, it's
Everyone has
If
been
you have
told to
serial
just
numbers and things like that that you can share that you show that you have the watch in the past, I guess it's okay.
Because you still
What's
got your
that? Say that
receipts,
again.
Sean.
if those shots have serial numbers on them, then
No,
he says
they don't.
yes.
They
But
don't.
yeah, no.
Obviously, they don't.
I traveled last year with a bunch of watches, but they weren't. I mean, I had a Tudor with me, and then I had a bunch of like Omegas and stuff in my carry-on bags, and they X-rayed them, but they didn't ask me any questions about them. But they were vintage, so you know.
Rob, last year when I went to Europe, I took 4 watches with me, just
Yeah,
myself, and I didn't have any issues. But the question came up, and I had it in my backpack. I had my 3 watch. Actually, I had more. I had 3 in the watch roll, plus 1 on my wrist, and I had 2 more. So I went with 6 watches.
right. My
And,
situation was exactly the same, but my watches were probably worth about 20% of what yours were worth. So I don't know. I don't want to give you any advice.
yeah,
Sean,
better check. Yeah.
I've never had problems traveling in the Western world with 3 watches, 1 on my wrist, 2 in the bag, and 2 in my carry-on, and never been stopped or inspected.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm going in April also to France.
What? I'm actually, my wife is leaving on Monday, and I'm leaving in 2.5 weeks. When are you going to be there?
Eh bien. I'm going to be April 20th. I'm going to Paris, and we'll be in Chinon in the Loire Valley for 3.5 weeks.
Rob, Tim, do me a favor. Is there any way, Tim, Rob, do you have my cell phone? Did you and I
No,
connect?
but I'll.
Okay, so I'll send you, because you and I have been communicating off the messenger. I'll give you my number. I'm gonna
Sure.
for a day. I'm gonna go to London with a friend of mine. We're gonna go hit Davidoff and a couple other places, but I think that's gonna be on the 18th. So if you're gonna be there on the 20th, which is a Friday, right?
Yeah.
20th and 21st, I'm gonna be tied up. What?
122 concert.
Oh, 20th is a Thursday then. Yeah. Thursday, Thursday I'm open. 21st and 22nd, my wife has concert. So in the afternoon and nighttime, I'm tied up. But in the morning, I'm available. So if you and I can hook up and have a drink and have a bite, I would love to do that.
Let's talk about it. My problem is we're going to be arriving in Paris, but we're driving down to Chinon. I'm with a group driving down to Chinon that night, and that's where we'll be for most of the 3 weeks that we're going to be there. And then
not a problem. But if there's any way you and I can connect, great. If not,
I'd
have a
love
wonderful,
to if
safe
we can.
trip.
Yeah.
Cool. Very cool.
Silky Johnson, thank you so much for $2 super chat. Is anyone else more cringe than Trax NYC? If so, who? Nico Leonard. Definitely Nico Leonard is more cringe.
TP.
Actually, there's plenty of cringe content out there, but
TPG.
oh, TPG, definitely.
Whatever happened with TPG, Timothée? Did you? did you meet with him and you were gonna have some sort of a?
No, no, he got into another kind of a legal thing problem into some with the law. But the thing is also, I contacted him. You know how he made that video where he busted some LA. First of all, he kind of called some other guy AD, like authorized dealer, a scammer, and then
That's where I left off. And at that
yeah,
point,
well,
I thought that you were kind of friendly
yeah.
with him and you were gonna maybe
Yeah,
meet him in
I thought
LA.
maybe there's some redeeming qualities. I thought
Right.
maybe he learned like a I don't know, some type of a valuable lesson, and now he wants to get on the good side of history. But it because then and especially after he made his second video where he confiscated a fake Daytona from a guy who was trying to sell it to him, and I was like, "Wow, okay, well, he went after the AD, misinformed. Well, by the way, that AD wasn't like a scam, but that guy was the, the employees at authorized dealers. They're salespeople. They're not watch people. They don't have
Yeah.
no fucking idea what they're doing. They
But
just
the
yeah,
guy at that AD was acting like he knew more than he actually knew. It sounded
exactly.
like to me, but I only saw TPG. I only saw the Timepiece Gentleman's video. I didn't see any, didn't see any other side of the story. But
Yeah.
to me, it sounded like,
No, that was okay. That was okay. I mean, he overplayed it a little bit, but look, it was great entertainment.
it was
He
very
taught some little
entertaining.
lesson.
Yeah.
Okay, and then he made another video where he kind of it looked like he also got in a fight with other gray market dealers who tried to band against him or something. But the the bad part is that he's really screwed himself over because that Daytona later turned out to be real, and he had to return. Yeah, I know, what a epic fuck up. So he
So
had to
somebody came
return.
to him with a Daytona, which he thought was fake, and so he confiscated it, and it turned out to be fine.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, it's a mega fuck up. But
Oh.
then I contacted him. I texted him the story, the ragu story, the Canada ragu and sea salt connection with United States. I told him, I laid it all out for him. And you know what his answer was? Not
What?
interested.
He
wasn't interested in pursuing this actual scam.
Actual
We're just
scam.
yeah. He's rather instead do fake scams and fake drama. And I thought, you know what? Fuck this guy. He's just. We'll see it. We'll see it. If there's anything
You're
he does
absolutely
interesting, we'll report on it. But it's just
yeah.
it doesn't look like he wants to do anything actually good for the watch people.
No, you're absolutely right. But I think he got cold feet after Watch Nicholas was basically stalking all his life for the last 2 years. So I think maybe scared, maybe scared of opening his mouth.
Maybe.
That translates to
Maybe you know a lot of dirty things from inside that it would be amazing to share.
Yeah, exactly. I think he could I think he has probably some very very interesting background stories. I would love for him to or for him or for Marco to come on and share some of the behind the scenes interesting stuff. I want to know why it fell apart. I want to know why the Timepiece Gentleman, why Anthony and Marco fell apart. Like what their sides of story. What is each of those persons' side of the story is. It would be very. I'm curious. I'm dying to find out. So that's gonna be fun. But guys, I gotta end the show. It's 12:30
Safe
a.m. here.
travels, Timmy. Safe travels, brother.
Thank you, Sean, Mental Jack,
Cheers.
Marcelo, Brian, John, and Rob. Thank you so much for hopping on the show here and talking with me and keeping keeping
Tim,
this train going. So
before you go to sleep, pin the community. Don't forget to pin the community.
yeah, I'll set it up. I'll pin the community. Guys, let's get those upvotes. Let's get you 100 upvotes. I don't want to end. It's only 6 more upvotes. Come on. Can I see 100 upvotes before I kill the stream? Come on, guys. It's not that difficult, is it? Come on. Let's get those upvotes. I need them. Without
5 more.
upvotes,
5 more, guys. 5 more.
Come on.
We have 97,
wait.
97. Do I hear 98? 98, 98, 90.
Hey, there's one more quick super
Yeah.
chat from Looking Glass.
More.
Come on, 2 more.
Come on.
Hey, there's one more.
El Diego one.
Hey, you
upvote
got
for
it.
Tim. Shima, you have to upvote for Tim.
It's 100.
I need you to upvote for Tim.
Thank you. You have to upvote for Tim. It's 100. Everyone upvote for Tim.
I need you to upvote for Tim.
Looking Glass, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. For this super chat, can you dedicate a thumb swipe at Watches and Wonders? Guys, love you all. See you.
Thank you, everyone.
Tomorrow.
You know what?